That's how you know it's lit. If I drop something, that mean you telling the truth. I learned that in New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my New York niggas. They say if you drop something when you say it, that mean you know a nigga ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we got a packed house. We lit. We going up. You know what it is. Got my two co-hosts over there, man. You know what it is, man.
Yes, sir, man. It's Craig. We back at it. Chilling, man. We straight to it. Let's get to it.
He is I and high as him. I'm going to drop something when I say it. So you know it's real. You feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly. Double drop. You feel me? Had to bring the homie with me.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all might know.
Come on.
Battle rap / hip hop legend from LA, holding it down. Producer legend, my boy Spec. Yo. What up?
You know what I'm saying? Let him introduce himself. Pass on the mic right there, y'all.
Oh, shit.
Either way.
Twice the MC. It's all good.
Yeah, Spec the Kid, you know, battle rap aficionado, one of Lush's brothers, you know what I'm saying? Seen Geechi since the start of this, Ron Compton since the start of this. Met these two brothers tonight. We about to have a lit one.
Let's get it. My guy, Aspect One in the building.
Formerly known as.
Yeah, formerly known as, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And we got
the money the great. You already know. Drop the money. You already know, man. We here, no studio.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying, got my dog in the cut.
Ron Compton from the Mafia. I keep it popping.
They tried it. Damn, man. You know we telling the truth. Man, I know we telling the truth. I gotta drop everything. Let me drop something.
Whoa, man. He really keep it popping. He keeping it 100 with y'all.
Whole bunch of truth about to be coming out.
Yeah, man. That's how you know we keeping it 100, man. But we definitely in here. Let me get to the chat and make sure everybody, if y'all is in the chat, man, tune in tonight, man. Super chat questions will be getting answered. You know what I'm saying? Anything you ask, we definitely gonna tune in for it, man. And we got y'all. You know what I'm saying? How we do it. But yeah, man. Just to get to it, so we can talk some shit, man, and get into some other things, man. First and foremost, man. You know what I'm saying? How was your week, man? You know what I'm saying? Everybody up here, with the microphones, man. How was y'all week so far, man?
Regular shit. Daddy duties, you feel me? Getting money. Work, you feel me?
Yeah.
Regular schedule has been A1.
Man, don't Tory, man. Don't Tory.
I'm going so hard on this content and this pod, and like the days are blending together right now. It's like that thing where it's like
you going in, you everywhere.
I'm working 8 days a motherfucking week.
Come on.
Like the brother Nas said, sleep is a cousin of death.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So I ain't dying no time soon.
Yeah.
Come on, so I ain't getting no sleep.
So it's been like shouts to everybody that stays tuning in on the regular. You feel me? This is like one of my favorite places to chop game. This is my second home right here. You feel me? No studio in, so
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So on one of our latest episodes, man, one of our better episodes, I will say too. Let me make sure I say that, man, and get the episode its credit, because people was tuning in, they was loving the episode. The whole episode wasn't about this particular drama. It was a lot of other shit going on that episode. It was fun. It was some going on. It was apologies.
some battle rap revision
history. You know what I'm saying? Lush and Billy Boondocks having a disagreement on how certain things went down. How certain shit went down. And, they both remember things differently, and it was crazy. But shout out Billy Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he also had some other allegations. You know what I'm saying, about some things that went on in battle rap that he took offense to, and then things got serious, you know what I'm saying, and it involved what's going on.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey Lush, what's up, my nigga?
So he watched the show.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? He was waiting to do that. He was waiting on that moment his whole day.
Hey, when Bo went through his phone, like he had it recorded,
Yeah, Boone was on bullshit, man. But he had some things to say.
I'm on YouTube.
About Ron Compton, and we all kept it neutral. We didn't put our feelings in it, because it's not our issue. We let him speak his piece, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta be fair and neutral and let Ron speak his piece. I'm not sure if you've seen the episode, you know what I mean, or familiar with it.
Nah, I ain't see it.
Can I get a rehash?
Yeah, break kind of a rehash down to him. Bring the mic a little closer.
And this is what y'all
can y'all hear us?
Sure. Yeah. In the chat, if y'all can't hear me, let me know. I'm pretty sure.
Let's get it.
That we straight. So apparently, back in the day, Billy Boondocks and Ron Compton battled.
Yeah.
Ron Compton, I believe, booked the battle.
Facts.
They were cool previous to this. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah.
The battle was what, 2016?
Man, that was a while back, 15, 16.
Yeah, like 16.
Yeah.
Was that?
It was a riot event. It was Norb's list, actually. Norb's
Okay.
was
Yeah,
supposed to
absolutely.
host it
Okay,
and
that's
find
right.
some talent to bring to the URL West
Okay.
and all that shit.
So it's like early Western Conference days.
Early.
You
Super
feel
early.
me? Like, yeah.
Actually, before the inception of the official Western Conference.
Yeah.
Right. But it was like the
Yeah.
middle.
This when the A had days. This was
It
the
was
tail
right
end
before,
of
you
the.
know what, that event at Cartoons Mansion, right
Right,
before
right,
that
right,
PG
right.
event right there.
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
okay.
It was right before that. It was the event before that.
Exactly. So these fools battled. Apparently, Ron said some things in that battle about Billy that Billy had come vulnerable about from his past. Things that
Yeah.
happened to him during childhood. You feel me? That he was Ron like made it an angle in his battle.
They said bring the mic closer
Which,
to you.
which, by the way, I'm just gonna go on record and say,
Yeah.
scandalous as fuck of Ron to do that. You feel me? Like, in my opinion, you feel
Yeah.
me? Like, yeah. Scandalous as fuck.
You rehash it, yeah. Let's talk, yeah.
But I know Ron. Like I said this when Billy was on here, and I love Billy to death.
For sure.
Ron is a very sensible person, so I know that his perspective is going to be very different than this whole thing. So essentially, a young lady wound up hollering at Billy, who was apparently was Ron's baby's mother. Billy allegedly, you feel me, did his thing with her. You know what I'm saying? Things transpired. Never spoke on it. Shit just got smutty. Yeah. Never
Some
spoke
more
on
crazy
it.
battle rap shit. You know how it go in these streets.
Very incestuous scene we have. Everybody, you know, like that's why I try to keep the pussy I get outside of the culture in all aspects. You know, like I've slipped up a few times.
Yeah.
But
But basically from Billy's standpoint is they had a battle. Ron said some things in the battle that they took offense to, that he thought they were more friends than he should have brung it up. He got too personal. So he not, and I guess they let each other know that they thought it was too personal. But in his mind, it's like, okay, I want to get back at you for what you did to me. I didn't let it go. So when he said he didn't go seeking, but he was sought after, so he did what he did. But he kept it quiet in his mind. But in his story, Ron went after his baby mama in his story and tried to do the same. And so he felt he'd been attacking him and going at him the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had a story of like they had revenge and all this shit.
Perception is a
motherfucker. So that's why we kind of here
Perception is a
now
motherfucker.
to see like how did his story, because we can't say his side because we wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
and I made it clear because I watched the whole thing transpire via live stream on Facebook. You feel me? In the Western
Leslie, this shit
Conference.
went to the Facebook and it was
I had the
lives
free
and
flavored.
it was crazy shit going on.
I had the
Yeah.
kettle corn. I had the motherfucking caramel
cheddar.
corn. The cheddar. I was like, you feel me? The trifecta. Christmas popcorn. Watching these fools go back and forth, right? So apparently, and I said this on the thing. Apparently, Ron wound up matching with a woman on Facebook dating. You feel me? Who turned out, and she was like, "Yo, actually, nah, like I'm Billy Boondock's baby mama. Like I ain't fucking with you." Whoop-de-wop-de-wop. And from here,
You a great journalist, Block Crit.
That's what I said. I'm like, damn, nigga, this was on the news or something. He got the play-by-play.
I ain't new to this. I've been true to this since the uterus.
That's a fact.
Come on,
That's a
man.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to give context to the people, but Ron, like from the jump, what is your perspective from the beginning? Because there's a lot to unpack here, brother.
All right, so let's get to it.
Let's go.
So let's acknowledge shit out the gate, right? Mm-hmm. It was malicious of me to use it as an angle. Mm-hmm. So when I came to battle rap, A-Hat was still in the tail end of his golden era.
Yeah.
And A-Hat was a productive but very toxic place. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. The A-Hat group was ruthless. on
Absolutely.
Facebook. They would clown
Worse than
you.
Western Conference? would you
Yeah, they
say?
was worse for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These kids running around today, you know what I'm saying? You know how they be like, today's kids, they don't know. You feel me?
Right.
We had to walk to school 50 miles in the snow. That's battle rap. You feel me? On the West, that's battle rap.
Right.
So A-Hat was malicious. You feel me? I was on some, when I came to battle rap, I'm a student. Anything I put my mind to, I'm going to study it before I jump in it. You feel me? I was on some when in Rome, do as the Romans do. I learned from Billy Boondock's Mr. E.T. how to be malicious. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Billy is relentless.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody new pop up in our conference, in our division, a young nigga come up and he's showing promise, Billy is going to do his best to take them out before they could get too big. He wants their spot.
He's a gatekeeper.
Nah, that's not.
I like that. Nah.
That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called. Because a gatekeeper is somebody that is basically trying to keep you away from
Topping them, right?
not necessarily.
Nah. Not
Entering,
at all. Not at all.
period. You can't come in.
That is kind of like a heel, like in wrestling.
He's absolutely a heel.
Yeah.
He's absolutely a heel.
It's like
but
the
he play
PG
it-
killer.
But he play it like he's a face.
Right.
I love the wrestling reference.
Right.
He's a heel for sure, and he plays himself like a face. So, like I say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. In hindsight, it was malicious. You feel me? But I learned from niggas like Billy in his class how to be malicious.
You thought he was finna do that to you, essentially. If he
Absolutely.
had the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You feel me? The art of war say know thy enemy. You feel me?
I want to please some context here real quick before you go to the next part. He said before y'all battled, y'all hung out at his house, and he considered y'all like made like a
Friends.
friendship.
Yeah.
Did
it
you
was
look
a
at it that
little-
way, like y'all
Okay.
were friends or just associates?
Okay, so here's the thing. I like the verbiage. Associates for sure. You feel me? Associates for sure.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I had a level of respect for him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, you feel me,
Yeah.
put in for a battle.
If you didn't have the
You know
respect.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So absolutely, Billy was a nigga on the West. I feel like you battle a nigga like Billy Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That could be a good battle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I actually invested in that battle along with KP, the founder of the Riot.
Shouts to
You feel
Big
me?
Show.
I pull up.
Pizzle.
I pull up the Billy spot. You feel me? And we smoke and shit. I give bro his deposit. You know what I'm saying? I do the first half. KP got the second half.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was a cool nigga and all
So
of
it's
that.
a
But
transaction, though, really.
right, you feel me?
So
It's like
yeah,
you buying weed from somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
You might burn one, but like that's not really the homie like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Billy
These are-
Billy
these are
getting a
my
lot of
homies.
views at the time. Billy getting a lot of views at the
Yeah,
time,
them
so it
A-Head
makes
days.
sense to deposit. Makes sense for all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything work. I get you.
Yeah. So, you feel me? It's a transaction like you say. We battle. So, it's not like, bro, the shit I exposed, quote unquote. You feel me? It's not like it was some shit bro told me while we was smoking when I passed him the
Yeah.
deposit or prior to that. You feel me? Some shit he told me in confidence. I got this information from a Facebook Live that he did on his profile.
Correct.
It wasn't in a battle rap group, but just the same way I was exposed to it, any other battle rapper could have been exposed to it.
yeah.
I don't think it's still there, you know what I'm saying? But
Just hypothetical.
it wasn't some shit. You feel me? You just talked
Yeah.
about this on math shit.
Yeah.
If this was now, for sure, even if he had taken it down, it would still exist because you know the
Yeah,
Right.
now they got the screen
Right.
records and shit. They didn't have that.
But you
back
know
then.
what's crazy
They didn't
about
have
that?
back
Like
then.
he did reiterate. He was like, I don't even care that you used it. Because he said I was expecting
He
somebody
do care
to,
that he-
but
he
he
do
said
care that
because
I
it
used
was you, and he felt like y'all was closer than that. He reiterated that, and he tried to. I ain't gonna say he tried to. He stood firm on that, like because we was too close. You came to my house. Why would you do that?
So
He's saying basically.
Craig.
Yeah, we wasn't close like that. Yeah,
So Craig, how many niggas have come to your house that ain't gang?
yeah, a couple niggas.
Also,
Yeah,
you could also
yeah, that's a
you
fact.
could look at it like this.
Yes, that's a fact.
You could look at it like this too. Like, say, Geechi and I going to be in a boxing match together. You know what I'm saying? And we training against each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, not necessarily training against each other, but we both training to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm like, yo, Geechi, we homies outside of this, don't knock me out.
Yeah.
What we fighting for in the first place?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, like
So,
I say,
I think he lacked the foresight to see that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
now this is what I'll
know
say
what I mean?
too.
yeah, but there's no below the belt punches. That's a,
But
So
but-
I
but
wanna-
in battle
I wanna
rap,
ask-
Motherfuckers talk
y'all
about
two is
people's
real
kids and
historians.
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Y'all
I was
two real
always against
historians.
that.
That's what I'm finna say. Y'all two real historians, and you've been in this game a long time, and Billy been in it a long time. We said it here with him too as well. Is like, is it such thing as like off limits? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, I've always felt like the
Niggas
dead
said
is
some
off
crazy
limits for me.
shit.
I
For
think
me,
there's
I've
a few
always
things.
felt like that, but I've heard people diss the dead.
Yeah.
I've heard it all in battle. I've heard it all. In battle rap, I done heard it all. We done seen it all. Like, I'm one of the more disrespectful battlers. I gotta
Facts.
hold my hand up. I done said
Top
some of the,
five dead or
you know what I'm
alive.
saying? I done
Top
said
five
some
dead
of
or
the
alive.
craziest shit to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you name it. Like
Facts,
we've seen
Arsenal.
some dudes.
He said I was
get up
gay
there-
because I don't have kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you
he wasn't
feel
even
me?
battling me.
Like we've seen dudes do some of the wildest shit, man. We seen active damn near snatch your whole trousers off you. You dig what I'm saying? In a ring, you know what I mean? So chains. We seen RKOs, stunners,
Yeah.
choke slams. So
We seen
nut
daylight.
juice.
we've seen
We seen
daylight.
daylight.
Nut
is-
juice.
Daylight
Like-
done wiped
Daylight.
his ball sweat on motherfuckers in battle rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so disrespect is at an all-time high in this sport. But I will say, and that's big of you to say, like, in hindsight, you felt like it was malicious. And he's saying that it was malicious, and that's big of you to say that. Because I feel like in this sport, we all are, in a sense, we going in it with a malicious intent. Unless you just in there just straight punchline, bar
Yeah.
for bar. You going in there with the intent of trying to hurt.
And
the
look,
other
that's the
motherfucker.
difference between
part.
You know
rap
what I'm
battles
saying?
and battle rap.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of back in the day, it was rap battles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our generation,
It's in
you feel
battle
me?
rap.
Is battle rap.
Yeah, this is war.
Yeah.
So to speak, you know, especially now, like they said, with the screen records, with the YouTube, anything a motherfucker could see that they could use as a little slight of a weapon, even if it's false.
Yeah.
We've seen people come with the fake angle. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot.
Like they could
Absolutely.
make up some whole shit about your life. Like, man,
Facts.
I sat up there with a motherfucker telling me that I'm on child support and all kind of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I
I ain't
was just
seen
gonna
my
say
With
that.
all the
I ain't
kids
seen
at the
my
house.
kids
I was
in.
just gonna say
I ain't seen my kids in since they was born and all kind of shit. I'm just gotta sit up there and be like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? But like, it's battle rap, so even in my head, I remember when I got super upset at O-Red and I wanted to like knock him out when he said the crab word.
Yeah.
That time, you know what I'm saying? I remember I'm like, but because I also consider we was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I done
See,
kicked it
there's
with
that
Red
part, though.
at
Yeah.
different little spots outside before the battle to where like even though we wasn't friends, I'm like, I don't know you for banging, so for you to diss
Yeah.
the core like that, it kind of made me feel like
That was
you using
unnecessary,
that because
nigga.
we cool
Yeah.
because I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't allow that, you know what I'm saying, in no other space. So that's what threw me off. And I remember afterwards, of course, he apologized and did all of this shit, but then he even said something to me that made me look. He said, well, I've seen you battle so much and you disrespect everybody. I thought like this is
Talk
like
that
this
shit.
is the norm.
Talk
like I
that
wanted
shit.
to
Yeah.
I was trying to disrespect
It
you
sound-
before you
it
get
sound
to
the same.
So I had to
Right.
really look at it like,
Absolutely,
damn, like I can't really be mad because like this is the war at this point. If I'm used to giving you low blows and then you finally give me a smack when I'm not looking, I can't be mad and be like, man, you hit me from the back of the head. But like, bro, you been kneeing niggas and scratching
Elbowing
motherfuckers, elbowing your whole life. It's like, man, I want you to fight me fair, but you know what I'm saying? So I had to think about that, you know what I'm saying? But I think in this sense, the only difference in this sense is y'all haven't battled. But like he said, he saw Billy as being that type
Yeah.
of battler that may have did that.
He's not just that type of battler. He's that type of man, cuz. You feel me?
Okay.
You feel me? It's
Yeah.
not just in the ring, because it's certain shit, like you say, oh, Red did that shit in the ring. He
Yeah.
ain't pull up on Twitter.
Yeah,
And
saying
be like,
nothing
this
that.
crab ass
Yeah,
nigga. You feel me?
straight up.
Billy is that type of nigga in the ring and outside the ring.
Facts.
You feel me? Like he
There's
gets
not much of a difference.
he gets his
Like,
rocks
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
He gets his rocks off on ridiculing niggas and kicking them when they down. You feel me?
I'm looking at it like just from what I'm hearing, you went over there just to do some business, drop off some paper.
And I had a level
and
of respect
just
for him.
be
I'm
like-
never gonna
but
negate that. You feel me?
Regardless of that though, like because you would have never got to the point to do business
the
with him
business,
if there was
yeah.
no respect. So
Right.
that's already off rip. But I think in your interpretation, you went over there like, yo, I'm here to handle some business, but everything is fair play.
The only reason I got the
He
location
had walls
was
up,
to
like,
take a deposit.
Don't hurt me. Don't
Yeah.
do this because you know
It's
this
not
is
like
about-
bro
you
saw
feel
me my
So-
first couple battles. It was like, bro, I fuck with you. Pull up. You feel me? Smoke a blunt, my nigga.
That's
Let's
a
chop
tough
it up.
one.
Let me give you some game and all of that. I don't have mentors like that. I've never had my whole rap career. You feel me? Everything I got out the mud, self-taught.
Was
type
that the
shit.
first time y'all hung out like that?
Yeah, bro. Outside of
damn,
events.
okay.
You feel me? Outside of events.
So afterwards, the claim was he asked for it to be, or you was willing to take it down or not put
Yeah,
the battle
he
out.
said that you offered to take it down.
Absolutely.
Which I can.
I'm a
consider
sensible
commendable.
nigga.
whole
I'm a
lot.
sensible nigga.
Commendable.
Lush.
Yeah, you put up money for a battle, and then even though, like, despite the fact that it was performing well, and you know you were getting love for it, you were willing to remove the content.
Absolutely.
Because of So I respect.
You gotta
the fuck out of
commend that.
I
And then
respect
y'all came to a
Accountability
decision.
is
Y'all,
a big
y'all
thing.
came to a decision somewhere to say, fuck it, let it
it be.
stay out there and it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did after that point, did you at least feel like y'all was past it?
Bro, we sat on the phone countless times from shortly after that battle dropped to present day. You feel me? We've had multiple conversations.
Yeah.
You feel me? I've apologized to that nigga from a sincere place.
For sure.
And he said, all right, bro, you feel me? We gonna move past it. But he still wants vengeance.
Do y'all need a fight? Do y'all need to
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Talking about boxing gloves.
Nah, I'm gonna be very serious because like
This
know,
the thing.
this
This
on
the
the
thing.
outside it just kind of has like a passive aggressive sort of tone to it. So, sometimes like
I'm
y'all
Clark
might
Kent.
just have to put the gloves
I'm
on.
Clark Kent
go into a
/
dark
Superman,
room,
right?
Get it off, pause, and then you know what I'm saying? Peace
Look,
up for
I'm-
real.
look,
Because
I'm
he
Clark-
might still need that in order to just, So
He ain't told me he needed.
some people may not tell you for how it's
He's
the
a-
optics are though.
He's a nigga,
Like,
you
you know
feel
what I
me?
mean?
Like he's an eccentric nigga, but he run his fades. You feel me?
Yeah.
He ain't told me he needed.
Yeah.
And I got compassion for the nigga. I'm an empath, bro.
I mean,
You feel me?
I watched the show.
Hold on, cuz. You feel me? This the shit.
No, for real. I watched the show. He said he asked you that you needed it, bro.
No, he did not ask me that. When did he ask me that?
He did
I'm
say
not-
he
nigga,
did
it's from the
say
show.
like at a
It's from the
certain
show,
point,
bro.
yeah.
Niggas say a lot of things.
Yeah.
Niggas say a lot of
I'm
things.
saying it sound like he
Well, I mean, like, we're not
he got
even,
some
like-
kind of
Yeah.
shit past this.
So okay,
It's like, yo, we gotta get it off,
I really want to unpack the whole thing. So at a certain point, when did you find out, or did you ever find out that there was an interaction between your baby's mom and
He said
him?
he found out. He said he didn't tell him no.
Yeah, he said he kept it.
Look, that's the shit. You feel me?
But I want to know what he say though. You feel
Yeah,
me?
Look,
that's,
like,
I'm
that's
just
the
saying
shit.
that's what he said.
Like I
That's what
say,
he said, yeah.
It's like every time I apologize for quote unquote exposing him because, bro, that was public information. It wasn't in a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you put it on Facebook. He went live. He shed tears. All of that. You feel me? He had a moment. You feel me? I saw the live. I was the first nigga from battle rap that chose to use it in a battle. You feel me?
Has anyone else?
Oh, I made it an angle.
I'm pretty sure it's been used
at
a lot.
At first, the angle was the disaster shit. At first, the angle was the dead shit. You feel me? After I quote unquote exposed this, because it was secondhand. You feel me? It was a hand-me-down exposure. After I exposed it, then that became the new Billy Boondocks angle after the dead shit.
Which I mean, that's what happens in battle rap. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
So the angle is this, we gonna say it and get it done, cause just cause you don't know it for context, he went live on his own Facebook and we talked about it up here. We ain't gonna dive too deep into it because it is some people that go through this in real life and it's real and we don't want to be insensitive to it. But as a child, he was in foster home going. You know how his lifestyle was growing up, and some older guy chose to kind of like do some sexual things to him and take advantage of him as a kid. And he spoke on it, kind of cried about it on his live, and kind of had a moment. You know what I'm saying? Where he just kind of expressed something that went down with him as a kid, and he brung it up in the battle. So he felt like, damn, this was real to me.
Yeah, I try to kill you, low key.
yeah.
Like
It
if
was
that
more
was
realer.
me, like there wouldn't even be no like that would have been the whole.
But you
different
probably
thing.
wouldn't go on live and
I'm
speak
yeah,
on
I'm
that
about
like
to say
that,
it because he
or,
didn't
like,
expose
but-
it.
If you a battler.
That-
Yeah, if you a battle.
So that's the tough part.
Yeah, like but at the
But at the same
see,
time, though, it's
that's-
real life too. Though I feel
Ooh,
you.
like,
yeah,
you
it's
know, 'cause
But see, to me, I don't even. I,
see-
don't
yeah,
see
like,
the,
But look, this
I
my
don't
whole
see
thing.
the
This my whole
agenda
thing.
because he
Look,
did it.
Look, this my whole
That nigga
thing.
did it.
Right. This my whole
Put
thing
yourself on
though.
blast.
Yeah, two wrongs don't make a
Yeah,
right.
it's
though.
like it's
Right.
tough. It's
Like,
tough.
and
But
I
you do
acknowledge
that, it's
that.
awesome, like,
And I
trying to be
acknowledge that.
healing
I've
and
told
shit.
bro that firsthand
Which
multiple occasions.
just stand up about you
For sure.
because you didn't have to.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, bro, like, that's
It's grimy.
because just think about a stranger, like a child that just might run across that. Like,
But look,
not
also,
even him.
look, to add context,
know?
to give a cliff note, look, 1 second. To give a cliff note, from my memory of the live feed, it wasn't a nigga that was older than him. It was a nigga that was younger than him. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. But the whole shit, like I say, I acknowledge I didn't have to do that. I could have, you feel me, showed that I was just a better rapper.
tough call.
But then in that same token, I don't even say like
I'm gonna break it down for him.
No,
Like-
in battle
like,
rap,
I'm
you
gonna break it
gotta
down for you.
understand when niggas put stuff out in the public, that's fair
It was-
game in
Right,
that.
that's
We're in
public
this
record.
industry. This the
No,
industry
Craig,
that you
hey.
in. I get like it's a vulnerable moment, but nigga, you can't. You're
was
not
like-
in the
it's like-
field to where you can be vulnerable.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
saying, it's like
You
saying
can't
the girl
do
got
stuff
raped
like
or
that.
something,
But
you
but
clowning
in
her, bro.
to piggyback off what bro said, in the right you can say whatever you want, but in battle rap it's still like this is still a growing sport to where it's like you can't choose the reaction either though. You know, that's
for
the toughest
sure.
part about battle rap, to
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, you can say anything, and especially at that level, it's like we ain't getting paid enough to let a motherfucker say anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when you were getting them 30, 40,000, it's like, all right, we ain't finna fuck the money up. It's 50,000 online, 100,000 online. Motherfuckers up here. It's lights, cameras, action. We got thousands of people in the Ville.
Yeah.
You say what you want to say. We leaving with a check to kind of like cover up the pain. But it's like, we talking like free $500, $200, whatever
Right.
the fuck a motherfucker getting paid. It's like, that's going to hit a little differently. So I can
Look, this
understand
the
both
shit though,
sides.
Gotti.
I can understand both
This the
sides.
shit though, Gotti. If you felt that strong of a way about it, when the nigga apologized to you,
Yeah.
say still up, fool. You feel
Yeah.
me? I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
But instead, the
If you
nigga
accept
like
the apology, then you have to stand on accepting
It's
that.
over.
Exactly,
Because
you
that's
feel me?
being men on both
But
parts.
then when I
Yeah.
found out how bad it really affected you, I offered to take it down.
Yeah,
This money out of my pocket,
Right.
nigga. I made this
Yeah,
investment.
yeah.
Right.
What more
at
can
that
I do
point-
for you, nigga?
At that point, I was in
Yeah.
process of becoming the president of Riot LA
Yeah.
and starting another chapter of the
Yeah.
Riot. You know, the Riot originated in OC. You feel me?
Still come around.
It seemed like it was a predatory moment from both of y'all. Because, like, you took that moment of his shame, you know what I'm saying, which a man has
Yeah.
to walk around with, and, like, really be a man to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get ridiculed. Oh, you weak, you got touched,
Yeah,
whatever,
straight
whatever.
up, straight up.
So, you know, like, to manipulate a man's shame is crazy. But then the fast forward to him, like, chasing down your baby moms or whatever.
No,
and
he
I was
didn't
like,
chase her
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Let's
chase
get
her.
However it
that
happened.
clear.
So let's get to
however-
that.
Look,
you know what I'm
hell
saying?
hath no war.
That's still
Hell
petty.
hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Okay.
You feel me? She was on some malicious shit. You feel me? And tapped in with Cuz. You feel me? And he was like,
A
"Oh,
predator.
I caught an alley oop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna exploit
I'm
this.
gonna eat that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
feel
what
me? But
predators
he
do,
also
man.
put
You know what I'm
extras on how it actually transpired. You know what I'm saying?
That's what niggas do.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
Battle rap.
he made it seem like she hit him like you're my favorite battle rapper. Like,
Maybe she did. Who knows?
No, that nigga, he
Woman
very
scorned is
detailed.
dangerous though, and like, okay, so boom, we
I
get
lived
to that
that
part.
on
Joe
the internet.
BM, she hit him up. They
know
do
that
whatever they
scorn
do. When you encounter his, is it intentional or is that accidental on your end?
Look, this the thing. I saw that girl one time.
Okay.
When I pulled up to give him the deposit, I wasn't eyeing her because
That's his girl.
that's
yeah.
an associate's
Yeah.
BM. You feel
Yeah.
me? So I don't have no recollection of her when I see her on Facebook dating that we match.
years later.
No, absolutely not. You feel me? I didn't had a whole nother child by now. You feel me? I didn't. My brothers, two of my brothers, then went to the pen. I don't know who this bitch is.
I understand. Hey,
You feel me?
but from my brother's point too, he was saying that you told him that this happened and that happened, and that what made her go to
That's
him.
mad vague. What happened and what happened?
He said, "Oh, all right. I'm gonna
he like this and that and that this.
I'm gonna be more.
We podcasting. You have to be clear. Like,
I'm gonna clear it up. Look, he said you said that. Hey, your baby daddy fucked my baby mama.
That was after she exposed it though. They made the connection. Then
a
she
great-
said,
you a great
know,
journalist,
I'm such
too."
and such
Yeah.
baby moms. So he didn't initially know that when they made the first hookup.
Look,
on the
she
date.
literally asked
That's
me.
what I'm
She
trying to
literally
tell you.
asked me.
Oh yeah, then he
Look,
probably like, oh yeah.
She
okay.
literally
That's
asked me
what I'm
like,
trying
"Are
to
you
do.
trying to be funny?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" She like, "Nigga, I'm Billy, baby mama." I was none the wiser.
yeah.
You feel me? She like, "Okay, well, you feel me? I'm not gonna go there with you because I got respect for my BD."
Straight
You
up.
feel me?
Straight
Yada
up,
yada
straight
yada.
up.
So
And Ron
I-
even said
look-
it's not that deep. I just thought you was bad, so I like. He literally said that. I saw the screenshot.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
literally, yeah.
I'm just making, like,
right, so from there, you feel me?
Great deflection either way.
I'm a real nigga. You feel me? So I speak the truth. We just had a sidebar outside. You already know. You've been knowing me for a
We
long
talking,
time. I
yeah,
speak the
yeah,
truth.
yeah, we
You feel
right
me?
here.
So I told her like, this situation is mad ironic. She's like, "Fuck you, mean?" I'm like, the fact that I connected with his BM on Facebook and he connected with my BM. You feel me? And then she goes on to elaborate like, "Yeah, you feel me? Like I felt the way about that. Yada yada yada." You feel me? So the fact that that transpired is part of the reason she like, I'm not gonna be her. You feel me? I'm not gonna be a woman scorn.
okay.
That's real. That's real.
You feel me?
Gotta
Yeah,
respect
respect.
that.
Yeah,
Gotta
he
respect
kind of
that.
planted his feet
Gotta
in the
respect
ground on the
that.
fact
Gotta
that he
respect
felt
that.
like you knew. He was
No,
like, he know,
absolutely not.
and we was like, how would you? What makes you think he knew that was your baby
Here's
mom?
the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the
Wouldn't
thing.
he have done it sooner?
Right. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
off top.
Yeah.
I'm not a malicious
If it was
nigga.
that
you
would've
feel me?
been
Like
done.
my battle rap journey has been so weird and complex and layered. You feel me? Motherfuckers tagged me to Woke Loke. I didn't try to make it seem like I'm this super enlightened nigga.
Yeah.
I am enlightened, you feel me? So motherfuckers see it and they call it out. But I never came to battle rap like I'm this enlightened nigga. I came to
Yeah,
battle
you're
rap.
smoking a Black and Mild as we speak.
And drinking Hennessy.
Ain't nothing woke about a Black and Mild, bro.
That nigga been smoking black and white.
But I'm all about duality. You feel me? I
you
do
go.
have wokeness. I am enlightened. But at the same time,
So you like both the outcasts in one person, basically.
I'm a walking ball of the
Yeah. So for me, where I'm at with it is, like I say, it seems like the situation between your BM and him, you passed it. It didn't bother you. You don't have malicious intent. You're not upset about it. I mean,
I didn't know about it.
till
Here's the
recently.
thing. Here's the thing. The nigga acted like we was cool after I apologized to him multiple times. You feel me? So I'm thinking this is now we at the level where we homies.
Yeah.
Because I didn't put a bread in the nigga pocket
Yeah.
and all type of shit. You feel me? Like Billy goes through these cycles of battle rap. Like he's seen every bit of battle rap. Like the bottom of the top tier and the lowest of the bottom tier. He's been through the whole shit. You feel me? So,
Yep.
right. You feel me?
Yep.
So, it's like, bro, I had no idea until God works in mysterious ways. You feel me? Like the way shit be laying out for me. You feel me? It took for me to connect with his BM for me to be brought out the dark. Because he's smiling in my face. You feel me? I'm putting money in his pockets for battles. I'm letting him come and cater at my events and all that type of shit. For those that don't know, I'm a coordinator as well as a battle rapper. You feel me?
That's facts.
Like the fact if I do a nigga dirty, you feel me? I'm on some my name is Earl type shit. I'm trying to make up and fix my karma.
No talk.
You feel me? So it's multiple times I didn't put money in this nigga pockets.
Sure.
Billy goes through these spells where he rubbed people the wrong way and he's not having strong performances and niggas not booking him. You know, me, you, and KP done all argued. We've all rallied for him.
Oh, yeah, most
me and you,
definitely.
man, been like on some, man, Billy on bullshit. We ain't fucking with him type shit.
And then
And
KP
KP would be like, I'm going to book him.
Yeah.
You and KP would be like, man, we not fucking with Billy like that right now.
And then you fuck
And I'm
with
like,
him.
nigga, nah, we going to book
Yeah,
Billy on
yeah.
this riot card.
For sure, for sure.
And me and Spec went through literally the exact same cycle with him.
Ain't nothing
10
under the
years
sun.
before that.
As
You feel
above,
me?
so below.
There it is.
2012.
Literally.
I remember Billy
As
like,
above, so below.
man, put me on, put me on, put me on. And I was like, bro, like, we here to build, like, the coast. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of eyes on us. This a whole thing. They think we failures here. A whole lot of other extenuating circumstances why we really got to do this shit right.
Oh, shit.
I think a lot of cats in that time, especially for me and Lush, like seeing it a little bit more ahead of everybody was like, yo, like we got to pace this shit out.
Yeah.
Because for one, we didn't have as much talent, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't have the resources. We didn't have sponsors and all that shit.
Y'all niggas, hey, shout out to y'all. Y'all really paved the way, real shit.
Which
Yeah,
led
for real.
into conversations when you know, like, which is kind of like a sidebar because y'all was talking about like what things should be off limits.
Yeah.
At that time, I felt a lot of shit should be off limits because we didn't have no bread. And sponsors wasn't going to be sponsoring, oh, I'm going to kill your fucking kid. And, you know what I'm saying, your wife, this, that, and the third. Like, people didn't want to put no bread behind that. So it was hard for us to really get people to really pay attention and, like, be focused on the battle event. You know what I'm saying? So we did certain things where it was like, yo, like, just be respectful. Like, don't go super crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, go crazy, but don't go overboard. You know what I mean? And that
And
kind of
when
helped
we
propel
came
that
to
shit.
battle
So
rap,
talk.
it was
Ahab
a way
wasn't
more
that, though.
toxic place.
Ahab at the same time
It
was
was
not
a way
that.
more toxic place than when
OD.
y'all was laying the
It
foundation.
was different.
You feel me? We had to knock some niggas out. You feel me? Gotti and Li first battle. I started slightly after them.
sure.
The first event that we was a part of, our squad. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's mandatory. It really had to
It was
go
a way
down
more
like that.
toxic
Yeah,
place.
More
It's
violent, more
but I
different.
think you touched bases on this, said it came full circle, and I think that it really did. But I think it is still something looming. I wouldn't say on your behalf, but when Billy was,
I got
here,
love for bro.
and he my nigga. Like
Yeah, for
I've been
sure, for
knowing him
sure.
since I was 16. I've been knowing him for a long time. So like that nigga's my nigga. But I ultimately said this is the part where I disagree with him. When you did your trespass to him, you didn't know, even if you meant it with malicious intent, you didn't know the severity of it at that point in time, and you figured all in war is good. That's in the sport. What he did And if I didn't hear about you guys mending it and saying that you cool, but then he went back and did something extremely egregious purposely after that. And then how he told us if somebody would have did him like that, how his reaction would be.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck would you do that to somebody then, bro? Like, if you know how you would feel about that.
It took for Facebook dating. Shout out my nigga Zuckerberg. You feel me? It took for Facebook. It took for Facebook dating for his BM to tell me. He's been in my face smiling and shaking my hand and all that type of shit, acting like we gravy. You feel me? Like we doing money transactions. I'm helping the nigga put some dollars in his pocket. You feel me? When he's at a good point, when he's at a low point, I'm like, I'm gonna look out for Billy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, for one, because I respect him as a man. For two, because I feel like I wronged him and I want to fix my karma. You feel me? I did transactions with this nigga, help this nigga get some bread. You feel me? Like,
Damn, it's deeper. It's getting deeper than we
perception.
That's why I said it was
perception
predatory.
is a motherfucker because he looking at it like, bro, every time you gave me some money, I was doing you a favor, battling somebody to help put them on. And it's like, bro, it's a lot of niggas in your class on your level that I could have went to instead. But I chose you to give this deposit and this back end to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When motherfuckers ain't at a point where they're making that return.
Right.
Where money just ain't falling off trees.
Some of Billy's highlight games is riot battles. To where I was like, I'm gonna book Billy no matter what my niggas is saying. You feel me? Or Gotti like, I'm gonna book Billy no matter what my niggas is saying. A lot of his great moments are on the riot.
So, Ron, how did you feel at that? What was like your initial reaction internally when you first said, like, because you found out via the message from Billy's baby mama. She said like, like he talked to your baby mama. I'm not.
Yeah.
It ain't going down like that. And you had no idea.
No. I had an inkling.
You had an inkling.
My BM, you feel me? Like, I may seem like a really chill hippie, you feel me, free spirit ass nigga, but my bitches don't play with me. You feel me? So we had a night where we laid shit on the table when we was on our off time. You feel me? And she like, oh well, I hit up the nigga Billy, da 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 da. You feel me? When I was mad at you, but nothing happened, yada yada yada. Of course she mitigated it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course she minimized it. You feel me? But she told me a part of it, and then it took for Billy baby mama. You feel me? Over mine, over him. Like I say, the nigga was smiling in my face, shaking my hand, all that type of shit. You feel me? For mad years. You feel me? And you feel me? Like, that's the thing. Bro felt guilt because he knew that he was like, oh, I'm going to capitalize off of this, and knowing that I'm showing restraint. You know what I'm saying? So he felt guilt. So he felt like, oh, if I purposely did some malicious shit towards him, of course he's gonna do some malicious shit towards me. Yeah. But no, that's perception. I didn't know that was
I'm
his
the type
DM,
of
bro.
dude where if I did that, like, I'm for sure telling you, like,
Right, because get your
I'm rubbing in your
But on that, it's okay. It's tough
ass
though.
nigga.
It's tough, like, because on the real nigga side, don't get it twisted, man. I'm gonna say that, but in the instance
on the
of
dickhead side, too.
but even on the instance of,
because if you're gonna do dick move activities, then stand on it.
yeah, but you gotta feel, and I gotta be devil's advocate because you also gotta feel the player side of it on some like, I don't kiss and tell. Like, I gotta keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't. It's more. It's more on her.
That's you. You a block
Yes.
boy.
Yeah.
That's
You
you.
know what I'm
You a
saying?
block boy.
Yes,
It's more on her. Like, if
But
you
look,
gonna
this-
tell him and then he come at me, then I gotta keep it 100.
but that's
Like, you feel what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right,
but
right,
I'm
right,
not
right.
gonna
game,
throw
hate
you
the
under
player.
the bus if we did
you
some
don't hate the
players
player, hate the
because
game.
in
Yeah,
his
yeah,
defense, like he said, he
No,
did
but the
never
first,
speak on
the
that.
first, the
That's
first
the
chance
total
he got,
protocol,
the
what you
first
just
chance
said.
he
Yeah.
got though, he threw her under the bus.
Yeah. So
You
that's
feel me?
what
He's
makes
not
it
you.
tough. Yeah, that's
Your
the tough part.
perception.
Because basically it should have never still came out,
Yeah.
even no matter what happened.
Your
like,
perception.
whatever
After
happened,
everything,
happened.
it should have
He
still just
he
stayed.
could have just
Yeah, should have
been
stayed
on,
between the circle of who knew.
But
he
like,
could have just been on some. Oh, he tried to holler at my BM and she didn't fuck with him.
Yeah, that was it.
That was enough.
was enough.
You
What
feel
I'm,
me?
what
I
I'm
got a
saying though, like
question
on
for
some
you.
player shit, like, hey, just so you know, like, I know we cool and all, but hey, your bitch chose up, so in case
Whatever
there's
type
any,
shit,
you won't,
yeah.
you won't. Like, I'm a
Yeah,
like,
no,
I'm,
yeah, no, that-
I understand they're not kissing.
Look,
and tell,
the
but
nigga absolutely
me and you
wants
cool enough
vengeance.
is to where
Yeah.
we doing transactions.
No, I hear you. Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
that
yeah,
aspect
yeah,
though
yeah.
too though. Like knowing I got one up, like, and I ain't
It's
gotta
tough,
say
like,
nothing.
yeah, because it's a lot of turmoil
But-
between them two.
but
So
that's
it's
battle
better
rap,
that,
though.
yeah.
That's
But he's
battle
a
rap
one
right
up.
was there,
But
yeah.
he's a one up kind
They
of
turmoil
nigga.
was.
Yeah.
He's not. He don't have the same mindset of a nigga like Gotti.
I wanna
He's
hear
a
your
one up
question,
nigga.
too.
You feel me? That he would do it the first chance he got. You feel me? Like theoretically, but yeah, he harbored it because he like that's my ace in the hole. He exposed me once. He may expose some other shit because it's a long saga. You feel me? Like let's unpack it for real.
Unpack it.
Look,
that's what we're here for.
Even though we're really different kind of niggas, we have the same palate when it comes to broads. It's like several broads that I done knocked that Billy tried to knock. And they told me when we got close, like, Billy tried to knock.
That's a lot of pillow talking, though.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of pillow talking.
No.
This is a good conversation. I love this shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of
I
pillow
like the
talking.
different styles of like combo because I'm listening,
Like,
and I got like a whole something later, like when it's
you
done.
gotta get the perspective.
We unpack it.
I'm snatching everything.
I got a. This is a very valid and kind of important question. Do you think that Billy's trauma is tied into you, which is why he has this like undying resentment?
He has
now?
pre-existing.
Yes, the pre-existing resentment from the foster, whatever. But I'm saying,
No,
like,
he has
you
pre-existing
tying that
trauma prior to him even knowing Ron Compton was an entity.
No, but yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is,
now he's tied to
in present form. You know
I
what I'm saying?
made
you making that a moment in battle rap. And
He
you making
still
that
lives
something
with a
that
nigga,
lives
yeah,
with him.
yeah,
So
absolutely,
do
absolutely.
you think he sees you when he sees that trauma? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm the second strong angle against him in battle rap. You feel me? Before it was the dead shit, I'm the second strong angle. I broke the ice, you feel me, for niggas to use the new Billy Boondocks angle.
Right. So that's my point. So I think it's a lot deeper than if you go on like a psychological level. It's a lot deeper because
I empathize.
But your
with
your empathy can't create a Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid.
No.
You already opened up like a whole fucking back of just.
No, he
You know what I'm
opened
saying?
it up and I reiterated. But here's the thing.
You opened it up.
No,
he
I
shared.
didn't.
He shared.
Like he showed the
shared.
wound.
Yeah.
That
And
like
you
that's
boomed
a
it.
child that's
He
abused.
showed a open
That's a child.
wound.
That's a child that's abused.
Some of
So
my
he
homies
shared.
went to the pen when they was that same age of where his trauma originated.
I mean,
You become a man at different stages. You feel me?
true.
But here's the thing. You feel me?
But abuse is abuse. Like if he's feeling that he was abused in a stage and you use that to manipulate the public, like that does make you look a certain way. And his trauma now.
I'm all about accountability.
Now his
My
trauma
whole
is
shit
tied
is
into that, and I think that's why he has such a predatory like angle when it comes to you. Where it's
I'm
like
not-
That's
I'm
a
one
good
of-
insight,
you know what
though.
I'm saying?
Look,
That's a good insight.
That's a good way to
I'm
put
not
it.
mad at that at all. My only thing is, if that's what it is, then stand on it and
Let it be that.
I don't think
But-
I don't think he can put that into words though.
Yeah, I don't
Some
think he-
people
I
don't
don't-
know how to like
Yeah,
put that
yeah.
into
That
words.
requires a
You know what I
great
mean?
deal of emotional intelligence.
But not even words, actions, because your actions weren't corresponding with that.
Yeah.
Then, if that's how you truly felt, because what you're doing is like you want to befriend me, but then you know you do everything malicious that you can at the same token. It's
Right.
like,
But
and
that's psychological warfare though.
I
Like,
get that, but
you know?
if I cause so much trauma to you, like, or what the hell are you doing? Like, why are you still around me?
Well, look, the reality is
You
this,
should
though,
say
too.
fuck me, and then you try to
Like he
keep
said,
one
he
up.
probably
It's
couldn't
like a girl.
identify
It's
it.
like a girl that gets abused by a dude though, and she keeps coming back and keeps coming back, and then she's like, "You beat me before, but I need you to love me." It's the
then-
same shit.
And then they, it's. It
This is
is,
my
but
thing.
it's
We all
different
men,
because
bro.
that abuse is looked at as love to them. That's the way he shows he loves me by knocking my ass
So
out.
think about Billy being abused as a young kid, and then this happening to him as an adult, where it's abuse, but he is confused in his
Is it
place.
even- is it
you know what I'm
even-
saying?
okay.
Like he don't know how to
Is it
separate
even,
the two.
Is it even to a point though? Because like you say now, okay, you did something that you admitted to, that you apologized for, that you felt was wrong on your end. He, in a sense, not really apologetic for what he did on his end. Like he felt like it was all fear and love and war or whatever.
Like, that's
Even
transaction.
Robert,
with
like it was
that.
transaction. We evened it out, but that don't change the way that you could actually feel about it, because it's like, damn, you still did something that fucked me up. Is it anywhere? Because the key thing to all of this is y'all too, and we had that talk with him because he was ready to crash out. Like his mindset was on some, even though it didn't happen, if somebody would have fucked my baby mama, like that's how much I love her. I die for her, I kill for her because all I got is her.
But why she your baby mom if she not your girl? Like
You know what's
what I mean?
crazy?
You know,
You know what's
like,
crazy?
Like
Look,
you love her
look.
so much, she should be your lady.
No, he said
Like,
that too.
you feel
Yeah,
me?
he
Like,
said that
look,
too.
I'm glad
And I also told him, I said the thing about that is that makes that dangerous is just as much as you be willing to crash out with somebody that's willing to die over you playing with them, thinking that you
Right.
gonna crash out over
Yeah.
it. So it's like for me, it's like I'm seeing the side of two young black brothers who something that's spiraling out of control over a battle.
Yeah.
That it got to be some kind of reconciliation, even if it don't become friends. It's like, you know what? I genuinely am over this. I don't got no beef. I'm not trying to do nothing to you maliciously
Right.
behind your back.
Yeah.
I don't got no passive aggressive way of acting like I'm cool, but literally I'm waiting on the next opportunity to shit on you.
Right.
I really just want us to be like,
Yeah.
hey, this is done, dog. I fucked up. We fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, do you see that in your future with him? Is that anything you could do?
That's my past, present, and future. Look, this the thing.
Facts.
You feel me? After I found out about the interaction between him and my BM, you feel me? I had to work with this nigga. I'm a professional. You feel me? I'm in the ring. I'm behind the scenes. You feel me? I do productions and I do behind the scenes work. You know what I'm saying? Independent contractor work.
Yeah.
You see him at least 30 times a year.
Facts.
And your BM not your girl.
he's there when you-
for the
when you
record.
doing
Like
some
people thinking nigga mess with your
Yeah, it's not your
girl
current-
at the time. type
No,
shit. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So, like I say, she was bitter. We was on an off time.
Yeah, I was on an
you
off
feel
time
me?
at the time. Yeah.
And she did some malicious shit to try to get back at me because I hurt her. In a way.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It happens.
So, you feel me? Like I say, that's my past, that's my present, that's my future. I'm over the shit. Like, you know how many niggas tapped in on the comments
Yeah.
when we was going live and all that type shit, or hit me directly like, bro, you better than me. I would have crashed out just like he said.
Yeah.
Well, because he was really playing with Ron. Like, if you watch those lives, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
he had Sexy Red in the background. He's doing.
Just doing a lot of shit. Like, but you know
Playing
how
by
he make
play.
his
This
lives
This is
funny and
recent
shit.
because Sexy Red
yeah,
just came out.
This is in December, bro.
All right.
Like he's.
It was prior to December, but
No,
yeah.
no, but the lives, the Facebook lives.
That
and
was
all
before December.
Maybe
That was
November.
No, that was before that. That was more like before Thanksgiving type shit.
Okay, yeah, like towards the end of last year.
Okay.
Regardless,
Yeah, last
like,
quarter.
like but he's being very disrespectful, and Ron is like keeping it. He's being very reserved. He's not being a punk or nothing like that. You feel me? But
stood his
he's like,
ground, yeah.
he's like clear, same demeanor he has
Taking
right
the
now.
high road a little bit more.
I'm always the same, and that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing, bro. In my face, shaking my hand. You feel me? Acting like we cool. We can move past. You know what I'm saying? We could be amicable, but at the same time, you feel me? He's seeking vengeance. He's waiting for the opportunity to strike the whole time. My whole shit is, you can feel like I'm foul, I'm a grimy nigga, whatever. Stand on that. Say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can respect that.
Right.
What I can't respect is a nigga like, all right, bro, you apologize to me like a man. I forgive you. I fuck with you. We can move forward. We make money together. You know what I'm saying? You throwing productions. You including me. You feel me? We friends and or associates, whatever
behind
the
the back
case
type
may
shit.
be.
It was behind the back.
But bro is my Lex Luthor. You feel me? I'm Superman. He's Lex Luthor. You feel me? Like, I don't know if y'all know the storyline
Of course.
of the
Yeah.
DC shit. You feel me? But that's really what it is. You feel me?
I just think he was hurt, so he tried to do something to hurt.
I'm not mad at that, but stand on your hurt, stand on your trauma. You
I
feel
mean,
me?
he did. That's
Like,
why he
I'm-
did what he did.
Nah,
Like, he
because,
just didn't know
nah,
how to
bro.
verbalize
Because, like
it.
I say, you don't know the inner workings. We've sat on the phone multiple times. You feel me? We've been in person multiple times. Billy is a nigga that be outside on the West in battle rap. I'm a nigga that be outside in West in the battle rap. You feel me? We got a lot of mutual friends and or associates. We're always around each other.
I may not know the inner workings, but I know he's emotional.
Like
and
I say-
someone who's emotional,
I'm
is
emotional
not-
too. You
we
feel
all,
me?
We
But
all are in a sense, but you have a lot more emotional courage to be like, yo, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'm accountable.
I'm all
Even
about
the words that you're
accountability, gang.
using
Yeah.
in this conversation, it's a whole different thing from what they're explaining about Billy. Crash out. He emotional. Vengeance. Like, there's a whole different sort of narrative being built. So,
He even
you know what I'm
said that.
saying?
He said
no,
that
those
himself.
words he
said-
was using,
He
yeah.
said, I'm not mentally mature enough to even listen to what you guys saying. I
Right.
know y'all telling me the right thing.
See?
But
He was
like,
also
I just,
thrown at that time, like
Yeah.
earlier in the night when he like before he.
Yeah.
He's like 4 buzz balls deep.
He's
at
4
that point.
buzz balls
Yeah.
deep. He was going. He
That's
was on his
why
Cat
I
Williams.
feel
But behind the scenes, we're gonna do what we can to try to mend it. And
Yeah,
then
for
hopefully
sure.
one day they don't gotta
That's
be.
Gotti
It don't
to it.
gotta be no time soon. But we'd love to have them both sit down and get that shit done. I don't even know if
Play
shit,
chess.
another
Y'all
battle
play
or
chess
something,
or something.
and get it all
He
out.
wanna battle me
one
again.
big ass battle and get it all out on the field and get it done with.
Unlimited
That's what battle
round.
rap is really built on. Like that.
If there's ever a reason, yeah,
to have a battle in the
I
West.
love a good rematch.
Exactly.
The West is the type of spot where you can get that type of battle. Ain't nobody we gonna have it under control. We have it right when niggas get their bars
ahead,
off.
sign me
But
up,
like, you know what I'm saying? I think the culture
I'll battle
would
your
tune
boy.
into that more than a continuous beef. You know what I'm saying? Or a continuous like underhanded compliments and doing shit.
It's not beef
under
on my
things.
end.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not beef on my end.
Yeah.
I'm accountable. You
And
feel
I
me?
respect you for that because
it
you
don't
didn't
matter
have
what
to
he
come
did,
up here and say that
right?
either. You could have come up here and been like, "Look, man, nigga said this. That's what he said. Fuck you too." And and it could have
leave
been
it at
and
that.
left it at that. So to take accountability, say it ain't no beef, and then and I'm gonna give him his too because towards the end of his, he kind of got to a point where he kind of was off it. And he was a little more listening. He did listen to a lot more of what niggas had to say more than
He's
just
a
stay
very
on it.
intelligent nigga.
Yeah.
You feel
He
me?
got a lot of warriors.
He's,
got a lot
he's
of
a very
warriors, yeah.
he's
You
a
know what I'm
very
saying?
It'll be legendary too.
he's a very intellectual
He on
nigga.
there
You feel
hosting.
me? Like he don't have the greatest emotional
Let's get this shit out
intelligence
the way.
because he didn't have the luxury of parents the way some of us did. You know what I'm saying? But he's a smart nigga. He's sensible.
that nigga's smart.
Sometimes you feel me. So
We
So
gonna push
if
for
I'm
that.
Reverend Run giving my little final thought on this, you feel
End
me?
the
Like,
talk. End
like
the
if
last
I'm-
one
yeah,
thought.
you feel me? Reverend Lush, you feel me?
Yeah.
All I gotta say is, although I totally agree with if like getting past your grief and trauma however you need to and publicly expressing it is a very, very brave thing to do, and you become a conduit and a voice for other people. If you are part of battle rap culture and you think that shit's not going to be used against you in any capacity, you are absolutely delusional. You feel me? There's no way around it, and it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like it's always like, you know, if I'm the type of person, I might not have said that, but you feel me? Who knows? If I'm in active battle mode, like I didn't give a fuck.
man.
I'm going for the jugular every single
They
time.
vultures, man.
and like I say, I got respect for bro. You feel me? He been doing this shit since longer than me and Gotti. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I rally behind Billy. You feel me? And niggas be hitting me like, bro, Billy always try to fucking kick you when you down. Billy always try to find a way to be malicious towards you. Why do you show this nigga love? Because I got love for the nigga. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you don't have to reciprocate that because that's how he feel about you.
Right.
Because I feel the same way. It's just like if a nigga don't
Cool
like you
character
or
is
he got
that.
any discourse towards you, that don't mean I'm not changing my energy towards you because you don't like me, nigga. I'm cool with you. If you don't like me, you don't like me, nigga. I want you to win.
You're not going to
I-
reduce me to your frequency.
Exactly, bro.
The battles we be at, man.
I absolutely want my nigga Mr. E.T. to win. You feel me?
For real, for real.
100%.
What was the other name? Hooks? What was his
Look. Like I say, bro,
Dame
a
Hooks.
lot of niggas hit me like, oh, I would have crashed out if Billy was talking all that shit about my BM. Nah, I got love for bro. You feel
But
me?
that's
We get
also
past
just
it.
comments. Like the comment section wants us
They wanna
all to
see
crash
that.
out.
Yeah.
They're
Because
gonna do
because
whatever
they not
can.
gonna
That's
bust
just what
a
it
grape
is.
in a fruit fight
Exactly.
in middle school.
It's entertainment for them.
They're looking. They're watching
What
a
they call it,
TV show.
instigators.
People will literally watch somebody get killed on live if they can
Hell yeah.
all day. Like we
Yeah.
see it all the time. With Deaths on live,
yeah.
people watch it. They got millions of views. So people to entertain anything, seeing somebody hurt.
Is the most sold in the
Yeah,
world,
seeing
bro.
somebody hurt, seeing somebody
Yeah.
in they you know like in their darkest moments, in their toughest times, is entertaining for a lot of these people. You know what I'm saying? You got to be stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? But you said something that off of this subject, salute, we gonna get to. But he said something that made me just want to ask this question though, because he said, man, we had late on. That's something like, is that one of the scariest moments in relationships? Is that let's
yeah.
leave it all on the table moment and just
yeah.
tell everything and.
See, you know what's crazy is as I'm getting
Man.
older, like it's certain stuff that obviously it's like, yeah, like
Can't keep it
I
bottled
don't,
in
I
no
don't
more.
know how I would take that.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say, yeah, oh, I do this, I do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't like the I don't know scenarios. 'Cause
man.
it's when did you
Yeah.
how did you because it's gonna trigger all these other things in my
Like,
head.
I'm not gonna lie, babe. I did. Your girl be like, I ain't gonna lie, babe, man. I mean, the other day, so it was some months back. When we was getting into it, I went to the gas station and met her with an old friend and sucked his dick in the car.
And it's like,
Oh, man.
what?
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hey,
you
you
don't
gotta
leave that on
go.
the table. Like you have to.
What?
You know what I mean?
Look,
Look, y'all know what's crazy?
You
Though?
gotta
Go
go.
ahead, Lush.
as a much potential relief as you can get from those conversations, and they could just like break the tension and be good in the long run. I'm just gonna quote the advice my dad gave me. I remember I was fucking with this bitch, right, for like 4 or 5 years, and I've been cheating on her with this other little bitch, right? And I was damn near like, Dad, like I'm starting to like this other girl that I'm fucking with, like, but I don't want to lose Shorty. What do I do?
Yeah.
You feel me? And he basically was like, you need to cut the other bitch off right now. First of all, you feel me? If you want to keep her, you got to get rid of her. But here's the real gem, and don't ever say a word about it. You feel me? That shit never happened. Catch amnesia. Use the Men in Black ray in motherfucking HD 3 IMAX. You feel me? Make sure that shit is gone. You feel me? And don't ever address it, or else it's gonna never be the same. My dad been married for damn near 60 years. I'm gonna listen to what that motherfucker
How old is your pops,
You feel me? My dad's 80.
That's fine.
My dad, he had me when he
That's
was
a blessing.
Yeah. God bless.
Like thinking about that too.
Damn, though. Like you say, I don't hear that ever be the same. I think I can agree with that.
It's crazy to me because I think that's why, and I tell my wife, like, it's something wrong with me and my brain. Like, because a lot of niggas I know, a lot of what I seen growing up, you don't be monogamous. That's just not what you do. I told her I think it's something wrong with me. Like, even if I wanted to cheat,
I just can't.
What's in my head, I can't be in her face because I'm not giving you a genuine truth. If I know I just had her bent over, busting her back down, and I'm just in your, I gotta tell on myself. I gotta tell you. Like,
real nigga,
I just
what
gotta
up?
get it out.
I feel you at this point, and like in my current relationship, this is like literally the first woman I've been faithful to, and I plan on continuing because I don't want to have that conversation, and I don't want to walk around.
Plans, if I want to be with you forever, hey, whatever plans I got, you involved in them.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm thinking about this. You with that? If you ain't with it, I'm gonna get it out my head. But if you say yeah,
then, you know what I mean?
it's party time.
But that's how you supposed to be at a certain level of like growth. Like, it's supposed to be like
you grow to that.
Like you grow to that. No, that's like everybody can't get to that. You know what I'm saying? You don't start there. No, that ain't level one. That's years of like we've been doing this this season and like you my person. So now I can tell you anything because I know. Like this the conversation we can have. The most you can do is turn over and be mad because we waking up tomorrow doing it again. You know what I'm saying?
Look, y'all know what's crazy though?
Go ahead, Ron.
The crazy shit is God working mysterious ways, gang.
Uh-oh.
Because look, the fact that my BM did some malicious shit, and it's not to the extent that he said.
Okay.
He's a liar.
Yeah, he made it seem like he's, you feel me, like.
But you don't know.
Hey, I used to ask.
No, I do know. No.
This is why you may not know. I'm just throw this out there. This is why you may not know. Because when y'all threw it all out on the table, she gave you a half truth.
No, that's facts. But once some shit is exposed, you can't do nothing but look at the picture. You feel me? So once shit was exposed, she had no choice but to come clean and tell everything. And to think about it, God working mysterious ways. You feel me? Like by chance.
Did she cry at all?
You said what?
Did she cry at all?
Oh, for sure. Cried.
So she was omitting truth, nigga.
Nah. Nah, look.
That's just like what Lush said.
Look. Let me cook.
Facts been omitted.
No. Let me cook.
No, yeah.
Think about it. Once shit is exposed, it's exposed. You have no choice but to look at the picture. You feel me? And the way she's moving now, you feel me? She's treating me better than she's ever. You feel me?
Right.
Like I made a stupid move.
Right.
But is that your girl or just?
No, that's not my girl. I'm
baby
single as a
mom.
Pringle. But
I will say this though: after the fuck up, they come back stronger than ever. If you ever let somebody
It's like they
fuck up and
revitalized.
then get rid of
They
them,
like recharged.
They recharge and everything is on 10. Like nigga, you can't lose right now. Whatever you ask for is just happening like that. You know what I'm saying?
That makes me think that he wasn't that exaggerating. Even more so, you feel me? That
They go hard for you. They go hard for you. after that.
Either way,
even us though, like if we
either
get
way,
caught fucking
I ain't
up,
a spring chicken.
we
bro.
going hard now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the gifts get
done been
more
there.
I've heard this story.
extravagant.
Niggas done been
Everything
there.
gets more extravagant after we fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Course.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
niggas done been there.
That call her on 3-way. You know, like, I don't love you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't control it.
Out of control.
You know, and I never ever loved you.
You can never.
I never cared about
I
you.
never cared about you. It was all love.
Nigga go
Man,
get
the whole
his
time I
rings.
was fucking a lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when AI kick in. I need to
She's
call
standing,
my
she's standing over you like, finish her. You know what I'm saying?
When I came home, you know, hey,
I need an AI side bitch to talk to them.
Hey,
How do you as guys? I asked this question because you know it was
Yeah.
bestowed upon me, and I seen it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, you know what? It's a double sided question. I think Jazz posted this.
Yep.
Is sex overrated?
Hell nah.
Wait, you said what?
Is
Hell
sex
nah.
overrated?
Hell no.
Depends on who you are and what your perspective is like. You know, if
All right, so look, I'm gonna put it like this. Man.
I'm gonna say this too before I
Go
not
ahead,
even
bro.
cut you off. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be no. This some no studio and that shit. At where I'm at in life, and you know what I'm saying. Of course, being married and things of that nature, but even outside of that, you know what I'm saying. Just I don't like I don't have that like. It's like I'm more attracted to more than just the physical. Parts of the it's other things that attract me to make me
Yeah.
want to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like a bitch could walk in this motherfucker with the ass and the titties, and I think she look right, but then
That ain't
another
enough.
bitch could probably come
you
in with
bring
less
to
of
the
that and
table.
sit next to me, and we get to talking, and she's saying some shit
Yup.
to where her mind is connecting with me that make me wanna,
Sapiosexual.
yeah, that
That-
make me
I'm-
want to fuck
I'm
her
attracted
more
to
than that. I'm
intelligence.
attracted to your
Yeah.
intelligence and shit like that.
you brought
To
the
where
word
you know what I'm saying on the
I was
real,
gonna say
to where
another
you
one.
bringing
That's what I'm
things
saying.
out like to where the sex part can like if you my homegirl says too, like where it's women who done mentally fucked you before they ever fucked you. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? And I gotta do that with a lot of women. Like I would have to mentally see myself before it's just like a physical thing. So I can
Yeah.
see it being overrated. To when we were younger, it was just all physical. Like if she looked good, nigga want to smack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now like, you gotta have more. Like if I'm financially frustrated, I'm not horny.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like you feel
Life
me? It's like
fucking me up right now.
Like, if life whooping my ass, bitch, I can't fuck you. I don't know. You might just
She ain't
suck
got
me
no
till your jaw
car,
fall
no
off,
job,
'cause I ain't
no
got no
nothing.
energy to do nothing.
I get
else.
focused.
You know, I can't
Focus.
focus. I'm not horny to nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah, when you
saying?
hit it,
Alexa, play Mind Sex by
Like,
Dead Prez.
you feel me?
what you thought it was gonna be?
I'm too worried about a bag. I'm hitting it like, man, I need 50,000 right now. This pussy.
But look, that's why I say it ain't overrated
I need
though.
another 50. I can't do nothing until I figure that
Look,
out.
that's why I say it ain't overrated though. You feel me? It's just different kinks.
Okay.
Than when niggas was young niggas. Now you feel me? The bag is the kink. The connection is the kink.
Yeah.
The energy, the spirituality, the mindset is the kink. You feel
Yeah.
me? Over just the physical. I don't think it's no different. I don't feel like sex is overrated with a bitch. You feel me? But I just think the kinks is different.
Bro, I'm 42 years old. I've been fucking for 28 years. You feel me? Like
Man.
for longer than a lot of these jits been alive.
That type
You
shit.
feel me?
I was 10 years old.
And I'm gonna keep it a full stack. Pussy is fire. Like,
type shit.
Fire. But literally, like I like what Gotti said about the distraction thing. Like if
Yeah.
nowadays, like money will make me bust enough quicker.
Man.
I don't give a fuck how thick you
Man,
are, bitch.
for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Facts.
I gotta get to
I'm
it.
45 and
Yeah.
same thing with Lush. Like, you know what I mean? And I done lived. Yeah, I'm
So,
proud.
I'm
I'm
here,
proud
I'm
of
here.
it too.
Nah,
I'm
that's
proud
a
of it
blessing,
too.
though, gang.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm
That's a
saying?
blessing. It's a blessing.
Look. Remember they
That's a
told us we
blessing.
wasn't gonna make it to
Yeah,
18.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Then they said we wasn't gonna make it to
R25,
21.
R30.
Then they said we wasn't gonna make it to
Yeah,
25.
that's a blessing.
Then
Yeah,
30.
That's a blessing.
I'm about to be
man.
46 next month.
We,
Bro, we
we
done
all
lived
have
twice
lost
as long as
motherfuckers
some
who
of
have
them.
not made it there, so we
see,
feel
that
that.
part.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
part, that
we
part.
feel that for real.
But
We didn't
the-
really
the-
live twice as long as some of the homies. You feel me?
Yeah.
100%.
But back to
Family
the sex
free
thing.
time.
I think for people that are promiscuous, sex is overrated
Yeah.
because you're not
like
finding
that.
somebody that you actually have
Connecting
chemistry
with,
with.
that chemistry.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
yeah.
That understand like the time of the day you might want to have sex with that person,
Yeah.
or if you fucking tripping off of bread and
Yeah.
you just want some dough.
Yeah,
You know what I
straight up,
mean?
straight up.
You just, you know what I mean? You just having that like companion that understands like those parts of you. That's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what kind of makes sex even better when you have somebody that
For real.
you establish that relationship with.
Yeah.
If you are promiscuous and you just fucking everything and knocking everything down, you're not necessarily gonna find that. You know what I'm saying? Man or woman. You know what I'm saying? So
And I think the
that's-
difference is us being married too, kind of like he probably can attest to it. There'd be times where like more intimacy don't have to be sex.
Yeah,
that part.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That
Like,
part.
For
like,
sure.
like just laying there getting your back scratched.
Yeah.
that part.
And while the movie on is enough to
Uh-huh.
be like, shit, I love it here.
Yeah.
That
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
Like,
part.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
That
I ain't
part.
going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that
That part.
massage right there and rubbing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then
You said to go to sleep.
I done fell asleep
Yeah,
as if we had sex.
that
You
part.
know what I'm saying?
That's
feel
different
me?
love
Yeah.
languages.
That's a different love language. You know what I mean? That real intimacy. You know what I mean?
And it literally don't even have to be like obviously I'm gonna keep it a stack. Sex is fire when you love the person.
Yeah.
But even it don't gotta be someone you love. But if someone you have that chemistry with, like I know
Yeah.
every time I call Shorty, like
it's on.
like it's on like that. And when you find that person or those people, if you're still single, that's when it becomes not overrated. But like he said, if you out here, you fucking busting down everything that walk by.
Yeah, because you got an expectation for something to be something every time,
And it's not.
and then that's where the overratedness comes. So Jazz might want to chill.
Yeah, Jazz.
Like, Jazz, you might want to chill.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jazz with your promiscuous ass. Promiscuous the rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Promiscuous
Yeah,
girl.
Hey,
the proud.
But we got some hip hop experts up here too at the No Studio, and it's some real controversial shit going on in these LA rap streets.
Get it.
And you know what I'm saying? These dudes is all qualified to talk about it up here. So we gonna talk about it, man. My guy Dejan Paul, you know what I'm saying? Dejan, I don't want to say it wrong, but Dejan Paul.
Yeah.
He has the LA rap report card. He been doing it for a couple years now. He do his freshman list, do a lot of shit. But these report cards always kind of stir up controversy, always kind of get talked about. And this year he did it again, and he got everybody talking. And I don't know if we could pull up the grades and see what he gave certain people, but
If you can.
it's out there, and nobody's happy with
Got
the list
researchers
from what
over
I'm
here?
hearing. You know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, how do y'all feel about him being the guy that's giving the grades?
All right,
Like,
all right. So what I wanted to say is, has he ever fucking made a song?
Well, so okay, just to
Damn.
clarify,
We even got a catalog itself.
just to clarify before
he pissed off.
before we grab
Man,
our
come on,
before
bro.
we,
First the
before we
motherfucking self,
grab
I
our
wanna say.
pitchforks, before we grab our pitchforks,
All right.
just to clarify.
Who is
now
this?
apparently
It's on his Instagram.
yes, I got the list right
Okay,
here.
we got the
I
list.
got
Got
right
the
here.
list.
Go to at Dijon Paul on Instagram. You feel me?
I was in your.
Now.
Relax, my boy. Boy, got a little bit too much of that. Too much of that hit dog. Put this shit away from me. Psycho's coming out, man. Hey.
Apparently, there's a panel of people in his clubhouse.
Okay.
So like, it's not.
It's not just solely.
Yeah. Regardless, yes, I feel like these people need to be of a certain level of understanding of the nuances of the culture.
For sure.
Not just LA culture,
For sure.
but hip hop in general.
Global.
The different intangibles that define really what's dope. Because like I think some of the metrics that they're using are on point.
For sure.
But a lot of the grades,
they
don't
just
really make
not
sense.
matching.
And
Yeah.
then certain arguments,
Yeah.
it seems like they move the goalposts. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's about radio play, but no, it's not about radio play. I
Yeah.
never said
You gotta
radio
be
play.
consistent.
Can't be
Yeah.
about radio play.
It's
that.
got.
They gotta be consistent.
What
That's
are we
ran
really
by a
looking at?
machine.
Are we looking at skill? Are we looking at an overall grade?
Yeah.
Which encompasses skill, image,
Yeah.
response from the public.
Yeah.
How about shit that they're not even looking at? Ability to transcend region. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many things that define
Yeah, for
greatness.
real.
And then let's look at the fact that some of the most respected and popular artists in the city aren't even on the motherfucking list.
Man, that's a fact.
All right.
You know what I would say though before we do a
happened?
dive in this, if we, because we're saying, I know a lot of us were saying who would qualify him to be the person that does this. Who would we respect a list like this from? What
Me.
names would we want to
Me,
see?
motherfucker. Me. I got some. Like, you feel me? Like
Someone that understands the last 4 to 5 generations of Los Angeles hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, you know what I mean? 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020, and somebody who's older but isn't dated. You know what I'm saying? Like Lush is a perfect example of someone that understands like the culture quintessentially, like, you know what I mean, from beginning to end of all West Coast impact. So if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta actually be studious of the shit. This shit is kind of like, I'm not about to have some Teddy Graham tell me like about, you know what I'm saying, my impact in LA, bro. Like, that's crazy. Nigga's a fucking Teddy Graham.
Man, bro, this shit don't make no sense right here, bro. This,
But
like,
dope that he doing this
shit-
because he's putting an eye on it.
yeah, exactly.
It's making
Kendrick
everybody.
Lamar got a C plus, my nigga.
Let me see.
That nigga stood for Compton, bro. Stop playing, bro. That nigga got a motherfucking A or a B plus or something, whatever.
Did we look at how
Kendrick
he's
on there?
quantifying it though?
That's right there.
Impact,
Man, what's wrong with
lyricism,
you, bro?
cadence,
Like, come
flow,
on, you oh,
catalog,
bro. Nah,
consistent,
man. Hey, we gonna have to make us.
consistency, beat
It's gonna be us
selection.
six nigga great shit.
I don't like
That's
beat
some real-
selection
that's
as
some
a
bullshit right
criteria.
there,
Wait,
bro.
wait.
How the fuck Kendrick
So
Lamar
my
get a
thing
6
is,
part?
okay.
Yeah,
It's
Compton
definitely
nigga,
a
bro.
lot going on,
Shout out
so-
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, let's just break down one and let's all see.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That'll
Let's
make
do
it.
our
So
shit,
let's see how
man.
easy it is to do. Let's start off.
Let's
Let's start off with the list. The list.
Kennedy or something?
Okay, we can do
Yeah.
Greedo because on my list at the top,
All right.
I got Dom Kennedy up here.
All right,
I think that's
what
an
I'm saying.
old
Yeah, I
one.
seen it.
Oh no, you're on the other page.
Oh, I'm on a different page.
parts.
Okay,
Go to the first page.
okay.
2 parts. Only
Okay,
one-
the first page we got 03 Greedo. They gave him a 7 on Impact. How y'all feeling about
I
that?
think his impact should be higher.
I think it should too with him getting out. Like
Okay.
that's that. Greedo niggas was waiting for that.
Niggas was
So,
waining on that.
Yeah, and his impact.
I ain't gonna lie, his
Anticipation.
impact. For if we talking West Coast, you definitely got to give him
Oh,
more of
yeah.
a 7. If we talking West Coast, because like you say, he went to jail. Motherfuckers was waiting on that. And for me, I feel like any motherfucker though, like shout out my nigga Greedo. I fucks with him, you know what I mean, in real life too, you know. But you know, outside and just using it straight off, just rapping, being unbiased. I feel like anybody though, that the type of records he make, like he's still at the time, you know what I'm saying, just making pure,
Yes.
just like
Hits.
his
He
style,
doing the
West
shit.
Coast
Yeah,
music,
he doing
and
the shit.
and it's impactful enough to be on the level of like the Kendricks and them who make more
Yeah.
Bro,
mainstream
there's
artists. You know what I'm
entire
saying?
other artists
Niggas fuck
making
with it.
records
Like, yeah.
I was just about to say
That's
that.
low.
Yeah, 03 flow. That's what I'm saying.
Shouts to Wally the
Shout
Sensei.
out Wally the Sensei.
There's entire artists making. There's 03 Greedo.
I'm giving Greedo. Yeah, he got to get a 9 out of 10 on the impact. He got to be 9 or 10.
For real. I'm released.
Nigga,
Nigga, first day
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
something, nigga.
He does base
Bruh.
these on the year though.
Okay,
It is the year.
Based on the year, if it's based specifically on the year,
On the year.
7 is not.
Not terrible. Not
That's
terrible.
not that crazy because although he's put out a lot of music, he's put some numbers on the board. He's made some phenomenal records.
All right,
They're
you
not
should do that part.
necessarily.
I didn't see it that like what I was expecting from Greedo when he came out. I haven't seen that yet.
Bro,
I can say
look,
that.
I'll say this, and this is the craziest thing. And you brought up a second ago. You don't think beat selection should be a factor. Not only do I think beat selection should be a factor, but something that's very overlooked. Artists make thousands of records nowadays, right? Like everybody live in the studio.
Yeah.
The records that wind up being selected and making your album are the ones that the machines is choosing to make videos for and get behind is very important. Because I'll tell you what, as soon as Greedo got out, right?
Yeah.
He hit the stew. He
For sure.
started Sending, I'm working for No Jumper at the time. He's sending Adam 22 records, right? I'm like, Adam, you gotta let me hear this, like what Greedo's
Yeah.
working on. I'm a
Hell
big
yeah.
ass fan. He said, "You lied to me, Lush." And then he fucking, then he
Nah.
Adam 16.
you
lied to me.
Just said Adam 16.
Nah, fool.
Nah, fool.
Yeah.
So he showed me some of the records. They were fucking phenomenal,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And them I was like, I kept waiting. Where's this one? There's this one over like a guitar loop. I remember
Man.
to this day. I was like, this gonna be the one. This gonna have the
he
city
ain't
on
dropped
fire.
it yet.
It never fucking came out. I'm like, damn, these are you have records as powerful as that. No, we don't know the politics.
But you know the labels and shit and how they
exactly.
do these
Exactly.
artists. You know what I'm
The
saying?
labels, they be
hold
sleeping-
it.
they be
Let it
sleeping
pick, let
on-
it pick.
honestly,
They got
if you hear,
A&Rs and all
like,
kind of shit behind that.
If you hear a lot of mainstream artists, they said the song that they blew off of, or the one that was like it came out of nowhere, was because of leaks and because they just put it out to just give it to the fans.
as an
It's
independent
never. It's
artist.
usually not the one that you think is gonna be the banger. That's the banger.
Facts, like even Zoe Osama was saying that when he made that one joint, you feel me?
Exactly.
Underrated. He said that he had been in the studio for 5 hours or whatever. It's 3 a.m. He about to go home. And he's like,
and it
fuck
went.
it, throw one more beat on. He's all,
Yeah.
boot it up a little bit, boot it up. You feel me? Had
crazy.
no idea that was for
Exactly.
the beat.
That was the
You know what I'm
one.
saying? Like,
Okay, so all right, lyricism. They gave him a 6.
Damn.
that's pretty disrespectful. Bro.
Yeah.
Like again, like this is from people that don't know the repertoire, that don't know. They might know. They might have heard. I've been sleeping with your girlfriend, but they don't know Greedy Giddy from back in the
we
day,
just be
who's
gassing
been
up,
like
yeah.
Greedy Giddy, who was rapping. If you from the L.A. underground scene and you were in any of the
Cali,
major
period.
studios,
No,
Cali,
for real.
period,
Yeah.
you ran into Greedo at some point. You feel me? And the motherfucker's got bars. So I'm not saying he's fucking. I'm not saying he's J. Cole, but with the lyrics. But he's definitely not a 6.
It was
They
just
gave him
that
some love.
sound.
Cadence, he got a 10.
Yeah.
Flow, he got a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got a 10 in consistency. He got a 9 in beat selection. He got.
So he good.
He got
I don't know
seven-
about that
beat
10
or something on
inconsistency.
He got a 7 in catalog. I'm guessing that means what he was dropping. Music videos, they gave him a 5. A 6,
5?
a 6
Yeah.
in his-
Yeah.
a 6 in his branding. A 6 in his branding. They gave him a 4 in style.
What the hell is style?
So I was told style is how they dress, from what I was told.
Why we
How
we
he dress
basing
is
niggas
crazy.
off how they dress?
Yeah, how he
I
dress
I
is
mean,
crazy.
that is a huge part of hip
That's a
hop.
huge part of your image.
That's
though.
a huge part of
the way
hip
I
hop.
interpret
Like,
style when it
like
come to hip hop is your rapping
That's
style.
what I'm saying.
No,
That's
he
what I
talking
would
style
think.
of dressing. But I
Nah,
will say
that's-
this though. And Greedo,
That's
I mean, Greedo
synonymous
been on
with your
record a gang of
artistry, is how
times
you
saying he
dress.
like a rock star to himself. So I feel like the way he dressing is probably gonna be different than, you know what I'm saying, the average motherfucker that's just getting on there just
Is
throwing on
branding
shit.
not
And then for
style?
two, and it's gonna be difficult too. If we just judging just straight style,
That's what I'm saying.
I would rather it be a female picking that.
Exactly.
Because you know what I mean? Like
Right.
a woman gotta kind of have some insight on that because she gonna be able to tell you if some shit dope.
I was about
for
to
a
ask
man,
though,
you know
like,
I'm
what
saying?
is his metric though? Like,
Yeah,
what
like
is
for
he
a style,
basing?
What
you
are
know
you
what I mean?
basing your style
Nah,
points on?
and I don't think it has to be a woman. Like, I could be like, yo, that's a dope sweater, and it don't
for
make
sure.
me
Yeah,
crazy.
don't make you crazy.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
that,
But
yeah.
like, I do think there should be a consensus. He should have
It
like a
shouldn't be just-
collective.
it's
It
gotta be a
should if it's just him.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
then it's like every how many outfits, like to quantify, like
A style to me, like
I mean, is he going through your
That's
Instagram
what
and
I'm
like looking?
saying.
You know what I mean?
feel
Is
like
he
if you have a
videos
distinct
like?
look, if you have a distinct image of any kind, like I know Ron Compton's style. I could describe the way you dress because you
Yeah.
have a very distinct style. I
Right.
know the way like all of y'all dress because you all have your own styles. You
Right.
feel me?
But see,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like style is gonna be always subjective.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Extreme.
gonna because you gonna have your motherfuckers who just be like, man, I throw on some, you know what I mean, some dope kicks and some jeans and a white tee, and I'm thugging, I'm straight, and the bitch I'm looking for is digging this, and then it's the motherfucker who feel like, man, I gotta throw on all this designer shit,
Yeah.
And you
from
know,
head to
and
toe,
you know they
mismatching
say-
it, doing whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
Then it's the niggas who I don't agree with it, but people rocking it, stupid big pants, crazy looking shirt,
Exactly.
shoes, fat way out here, and they
Hey,
the shit might
that's the
cost
style.
And what they say,
10,000.
and what they say,
What they got on
a
might
rich
be
nigga,
expensive.
a rich
and it
nigga
might be
dressed
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
broke nigga.
I'm not rocking it, but it's some motherfuckers who wearing it, and bitches thinking it's dope, and niggas thinking it's dope. So
that it's
Come
too
on, man. Rich
vague.
people
That's what
dress
I'm
like
saying.
they
It's too
broke.
That's too vague
subjective.
right there, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like.
can't.
I said you can't have a fucking
No studio.
Teddy Graham like doing this shit.
well, also, when you got man,
nigga in the room just saying what he thinks is cool and putting a battery in his.
the highest person on the list, though, from what I've
we
seen,
don't know how to dress.
Doja.
You
is
work-
Doja Cat.
Okay, and
I can't stand that
so,
bitch.
So first of all, like, look, I'm gonna go on record and say it. I might get a lot of
her on
blowback
the radio.
for this, right? I might
Let's
get
hear
a
it.
lot of pushback. Doja Cat can rap her fucking ass
She
off.
can, but
Doja Cat is
Listen.
dumb fucking
Listen.
nice.
I believe it.
With
She
Doja
can, but
Cat,
this the shit.
With Doja Cat, hold
This
on, hold
the
on, hold
shit,
on.
though.
That's
With
LA
Doja Cat,
Underground.
I'm gonna tell you,
So,
nigga, I
first of
was
all-
driving around, fool. Doja Cat came on the radio over and over and over
Bitch,
and
I
over.
said
on
what I
Honestly,
said.
I'm not. When you
And
look at
somehow
what he
she
gave her,
fits into the
like,
genre.
No, he gave her high score.
but I'm just saying, if you, what do I
wanna be
really
her friend.
disagree with when I look at it?
Doja
Like,
Cat
Look,
is
look,
one of
look,
the
break
hardest.
Be Doja
rappers
Cat
Break down the
friend.
categories. What he give her in like
Impact,
lyricism?
she got 10.
So Doja Cat, Doja Cat got. Now I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree with this right here, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. He gave Doja Cat a 10 in Impact, and I feel like if we basing it just strictly
Nah, it's
off
Sexy Red.
LA.
When it come to the bitches, it's
I'm just saying,
Sexy
even
Red.
if we speaking it just strictly off LA, I don't see her impact. I don't see LA bitches out here like
that
off that
whole
Doja
bad
Cat
little
trying
bitch
to
shit, rap
being
over.
impacted off Doja
Yeah, that
Cat
song was
style,
crazy.
shit like that.
Dog, like-
talking about international.
If he said
Yeah,
internationally,
like
she got the most impact for sure. Probably on
Like-
this thing. On this list, I'm saying.
Bro, she's one of the biggest
Her
artists in
impact
the
is
world.
On this
right
list,
now,
she
dog.
probably do
Yeah,
got
When
the
it come to
Impact
last
is
year,
high.
it was Sexy Red.
Sexy
Sexy
Red,
Red ain't
Lotto.
on
Yeah, they ain't LA
Sexy Red,
bitches.
Lotto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
get
guys are
Sexy-
in
you
LA.
get Sexy
Okay,
Red.
But here's the reality: like fools don't consider Doja Cat a LA bitch. Period. She
Nah.
really is. She really from here. But like when we think about LA bitches, she don't. You feel me? Fools are looking at.
She pretty much got 10s, 9s, and 8s across the board. The only
Couple
sevens was in
sevens.
catalog and consistency.
I'm taking points off of Doja Cat every time because she only black when it's convenient.
I
There
heard
you
that
go.
same
There you
thing.
go.
I
To
heard
give
the same
Doja
thing. I'm
Cat
with you
a
on that one,
style for
Foolie.
nine for
I'm with you on
style?
that.
Card, would that be under behavior?
Yeah.
That's
She the
what
type
I'm
of
saying.
bitch that get
Style?
A's. She the type of bitch that get an AUU. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
look, like
You know
ultimately,
what grade I don't agree? I don't agree with a lot of these grades, but I'm gonna tell you what grade I don't agree with, homie. I'm gonna go G Perico. They gave him a 65, which was a D.
Oh,
And I see
Man.
on lyricism. I think he higher.
no,
than
that
Yeah,
is
that's-
fucking
that's
dumb.
insane.
He higher than that when it come to lyricism for sure. They gave him a 5 on. They gave him a 5 in catalog, and I feel like G Perico probably got one of the better
Best
catalogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he got
got the
crazy
5
catalog.
free. He got all kind of
He
songs.
been putting
bro.
in hella work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Even beat selection.
Got
being
nothing
a
but love
7, I
for
might
you.
have to question.
They gave him. They gave him
Because
a
I feel like he
3.
should have 9 or 10. He got some of the hardest beats.
Say it one more
3 and
time.
They gave
Say it
him
one more
a
time.
3
Geech.
on versatility.
Who else? One more time, Geech.
Yeah, they
Wait, what did you say just now?
I said they gave him a 5 in
Yeah.
5 in catalog.
Oh no.
This can't be based on just this year because
Crazy.
how is Joe Moses getting graded? Fool, like when did JM drop last?
He dropped it.
No, he dropped it.
That
But
bum,
that-
bum.
that-
That shit was
some
going
shit. Yeah.
crazy.
Hey, shout out him
what
too,
year was
bro.
that?
In
He
December,
said
no,
he's
like
he's
November,
still
I
trying to
think.
stay relevant. Though.
No,
He
it's
doing
in
his
the
I'm just
last
saying-
4 months.
A lot
Okay.
of people doing
Yeah.
their thing.
Okay,
With
you
the
know,
last
Jomo
4
had
months.
one
Shit don't be
record,
getting
though.
viral.
Like, Jomo was super active a few
Yeah.
years ago. No, I'm not trying to take away from bro because
No, you right though.
I'm just saying if we're moving the goalposts every single time.
Lefty
Is this-
gunplay. I don't agree with that because being a
Goddamn.
Mexican rapper, you know what I mean? Kind of rapper doing what he doing. I'm seeing him everywhere. He making a lot of
Everywhere,
noise.
man. Shout out
And
Lefty
they gave him a
Gunplay,
3 in
man.
Impact. I feel like he should have got higher than that because he's been more impactful
Impact.
for his people.
He's-
He
For
should
his
be a
people,
lot
for the
higher.
that's
Latinos,
that's
man.
That's the first Chicano artist
Lyricism,
to get
I
a
think,
fucking
I think
Gano.
he got bars. Every time I heard him, he got
He
bars.
doing
I
his
fuck with
thing.
his flow. He gave him a 4 in flow, but I like his flow.
First
And he's
Chicano
street
artist
with it.
signed to fucking
And he's street with
300
it.
ENT.
And he's street with it,
All
bro.
his records too. He don't write. He says so.
Freestyling, man.
He got a 39.
That's kinda how I do, but-
He got a 39 F, which was, if I'm not mistaken,
The lowest
of everything. That's
Yeah, I think on the list.
Damn, tell Lefty that in his face. It ain't happening.
And I was
said,
wrong.
what, fool?
Doja Cat ain't the highest.
Tyler, the Creator, got
the
an
highest
A.
with 90. He had an A. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I mean-
tapped into that pop world. I'm not mad at him
Yeah.
being the highest because his pop numbers is legit. Tyler.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler put in the work. Tyler put in the fucking work.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Tyler put in
Tyler,
the work.
yeah.
In
Tyler's
LA, he
fire.
put in the work. Like niggas called
He
him
made
weird,
it a mission
called
to
him
show
whatever
that he
the
was a
fuck. He kept
songwriter.
doing what he wanted to do and put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And even beyond that, like Impact, like Loiter Squad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga went to TV and started doing all sorts of other shit, clothing. Like, you know, just television shows, just being everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? A big part of Vice behind the scenes. Like, the
It's
impact
difficult
is
to gauge
different.
a category like impact when you're referring to just one year.
yeah.
Also, you
It's
feel
a
me?
lot
Like,
of
how do you
dudes on there.
gauge
We ain't
that?
gonna get to all y'all grades, but I will say it's some grades I disagree with. It's some grades I might agree with. I do feel like I will say this. I'm glad somebody doing it though. I want to give them his
Yeah.
flowers. Somebody at least taking the time and the effort to do this. I don't know how much time and effort you put into it, but it's obviously something you doing and trying to do. But
It's a talking point,
it's
which
a
is
talking
good.
point. But I will challenge you to. I would love for him to come up here and break down his metrics.
Yeah,
and his-
break down the metric,
Come up
yeah.
here and break that down with us up
Yeah.
here. But also, I've seen a lot of these report cards and things of that nature. I would love for you to, when adding this, you know what I'm saying, maybe give what you think could help them. You know what I'm saying? With
That part,
like,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, yo.
Like if like say you just say,
Yeah,
okay,
the
I
notes
got,
on
yeah,
the
put
report
a,
card.
yeah,
If it's
okay.
a real
In order for
report
you to
card.
bring your grade up, you
Yeah.
could work on this, that. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
He does
give them
say
I
talking
that.
do believe though
He
that's what the
says that.
intention is.
Yeah.
He's trying to
But
highlight this to-
but I think him just kind of seeing his interviews, he'll be like, "Well, that's what the numbers say."
Yeah,
He
but you
gonna
gotta give
answer
us
like
the
that.
numbers,
He
yeah.
not gonna, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we need to know how did you
Yeah.
come up with the
A
numbers.
lot of
you know,
times
especially
he
with
say
this.
it's his opinion. He's like, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
He's very particular about the words he uses.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that as I watched him, he doesn't speak out of turn a lot. Like the words he used, he's like, that's why I said I. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I said
Fucked
me.
up,
He
because-
does a lot of that because you can't tell him if it's off his opinion.
It's about everybody.
I mean,
it's
bro,
about
though-
the views, the likes.
It's a lot of
he
dudes
gave
missing
Baby Stone
everything.
Gorillas an F. He gave Big Sad an F. Or C
Big
minus.
Sad an F?
He gave C minus for Big Sad. He gave Blue Bucks an F. He gave Blast a C minus. I mean, bro, you're
Blast
basically
the C minus.
you
is
think
crazy.
just
Crazy,
say what you want to say.
nigga.
You think LA sucks?
I think
LA fucking sucks.
I think
What
the,
he got
the blast
catering at?
the blast thing might be because this is This is what I've heard. This is what I've heard about Blast from people outside of LA. And it kind of makes sense to me. Like if you hear a Blast song, it all sounds super similar.
Yeah.
So there's really not a lot of range. So being that there's an average range, that's an average grade. So that might be the fairest. That might be the fairest. No, I'm
Right. You feel me? Come on. Come
Like
on.
take away for range,
But see,
whatever.
That's the biggest.
For a singer, range is important.
You would have to say that damn near about
Especially LA
everybody on the list. Everybody,
because you hear a
damn
Doja
near,
record.
every Doja record damn near sounding the same. You know what I'm saying? You don't give like the most versatile motherfuckers on
Tyler.
here. If we being honest, like Tyler, Game is very versatile when he doing records. You know what I'm saying on this list. 03 Greedo, a lot of his records they don't all sound the same.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Greedo's
saying?
very versatile.
You got a lot of different
Roddy's
shit.
versatile.
Roddy's versatile. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get like that with a lot of these dudes. I'm familiar with Airplane James, man. He got some different styles.
I never heard that guy.
You know what I'm saying?
He fire.
Yeah, he definitely dope doing his thing. He got some videos with my guy 1050. You know what
Jay
I'm saying?
Worthy is diverse.
J Rock diverse. You know what I'm saying?
J Rock.
Got
Oh yeah, man.
and he won
J-Rock.
on TDE.
Hey, what J Rock get?
You know what I'm saying?
Win,
my boy
win,
J-Rock,
win.
man. They gave J Rock a F.
Oh my
You know
God.
what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Now, to be
Yeah,
fair, though,
wild.
if that's
J-Rock,
based
yeah.
on this year, J-Rock only put out, if it's based on this year, we've only heard one song from J-Rock
Yeah,
this year,
facts.
and it was with Anderson .Paak and Lotto.
Yeah.
But I think the record's fire, personally.
But honestly, this like for him to put a list together with all of these artists, and you can ask him any nigga on this list what they did last year, he can tell you.
Yeah.
I do not have this much time on my hand to do something
That's
this
real shit.
extensive. And he knows the catalogs. Like you can ask him
my
any
man's just letting
person.
his ADD work for him. I ain't mad. You feel me?
nah,
Like,
you got to.
So I
That
give that
nigga
man
got.
credit.
He
'cause
bought
this
every
nigga-
subscription online. He
For
got
sure.
an Apple. Nigga
I
got
fuck
a
with that heavy.
SoundCloud. He got
I'm glad, I'm
Tidal.
glad that this exists. I just think of some of the
More rappers
metrics
gonna
are off.
try harder to get on the list and do, like step your shit up and argue your points too though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with your shit, man, you gotta get on there and talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to him. I DM'd him. He said something about the top albums that dropped last year from the West. And I'm like, you must ain't here out of nowhere too. I dropped it and like, that shit dropped. This motherfucker the most, you feel what I'm saying? Every record bamming from the top to the bottom on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking organic independence. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard a record come out from the West Coast that with more substance than Letter to the Block. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Punch and them TDE, man. When they heard the record tapped in on me, like, you know, it's a lot of big time artists and A&Rs who just tapped in. But I think the biggest thing is on the West, and this will be the biggest issue, is a lot of everybody be so like cliquish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
It's like, yo, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna say this about you. If I don't know you, I don't want to say too much. Little bit of this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of artists out there that wasn't on the list that should have been on the list. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You not on the list? Rowdy Rack's not on the
Ladies.
list? How the fuck?
yeah, man. You got we got a lot of West Coast, just Compton niggas that ain't. I don't see besides Asia. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody else on there that's even from Compton that's rapping. You know, you got niggas like Teezy that was dropping all last year, man, saying dope ass shit. You know what I'm
They
saying?
got AD on
yeah,
there.
You know, I see AD on there as well. But you know what I'm saying? You had
got
Compton
Roddy.
AVs. You got. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas like
Yellow
the
Boy,
Bully.
the
You know what I'm
Duke,
saying?
yeah.
You feel me? Yellow Boy, the Dukes, and all these niggas, man, that been putting
YS.
in work. You know what I mean? Exactly. That been exactly niggas from the city that was putting on. You feel me? So, and I'm pretty sure it's a gang of other LA artists who they missed, Long Beach artists who they missed. So, it's definitely, man. I think you just got to be in tune with a little bit of everything, man. A little bit of everybody. You got to kind of like you say, man, really do your due diligence and really.
Yeah, because
really
it's
tap
inclusive,
in.
but it's not. He missed some shit.
You got to be.
What you gotta do to get on the list? That's what he probably should let that be known too.
Yeah,
Also,
definitely.
like, what's the?
You got to
there's a
make his
difference
shuffle
between-
on his Apple Play, nigga.
There's a difference between
That's how you
impact
make the
and
list.
influence.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Because there's certain people in LA that influenced an entire generation.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like, so even if they weren't like, let's just like, I haven't been saying the nicest things about him recently, but in reality, I know that Almighty Suspect is one of the stylistic auteurs of this generation.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Almighty, Frosty,
Facts.
and Draco, you feel me?
They have a
98% of that list would not be rapping.
Man.
That whole list,
have
like
a
a good
lane.
80% of that list would not be rapping.
Just
They have a lane for
just
sure.
to rewind, like you know how
have a lane
Suspect
for
is always.
Guy was like, wow, bro, like these niggas is really doing their things, man.
That's what I'm saying.
These people really inspire niggas. Nigga, win, 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 win. Nigga, make you wake up in the morning and go win. Nigga, like he got a F?
That's
nigga?
that hen dog.
Shut the fuck up. The fuck is he talking about? Hey,
He's talking about J-Rock. We have something else.
he been stuck on win, win, win. Hey, shout out my nigga
Win.
Win, win. He said, man, because win make you want to wake up and just go win, man. You know what I'm saying? Go win. What? The lottery?
Treadmill song.
Fucking make you want to win. No, I'm fucking with you.
Fucking crazy though, man.
No, I'm fucking with you. Hey. But nah. Like he said, though, stylistically, you would have to give.
So that's an influence.
That's an influence, you know what I'm saying? From the Suspects to the Frosties, Draco, rest, you know what I mean? Rest his soul. But with Ralphie, he on the list. So, you know what I mean? That
Ralphie
whole,
on the
you know what I
list.
mean? OGs and them
Gotta
niggas
see.
who in that all that come from that. Yeah, Blue Bloods, they all fall in that lane of, you know what I'm saying? Of that type of flow, of that
where
flow.
would LA be right now if it wasn't for that drummer Stinky Beaches era? Like
Yeah.
that little side era
Yeah.
in between
Yeah.
when the YG wave was,
Yeah.
starting to fizzle out a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously Nip was, doing
Nip
his
was
thing
in his
with it,
lane, you know what I'm saying?
But other than that, for the
That's
youth,
that's the biggest void, if we being honest, that we missing on the West. So,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Nip. But I'm just saying
Nip and Draco.
that style though, like, and yeah, rest in peace, Draco. But I'm saying that style of Nip substance rap is like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of like, salute to all the niggas on the shit. Everybody make dope ass music, but we talking about like some real like you know what I mean? Double up. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you like some. Just some of that shit to where you like, damn, my nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Face the world.
I really want to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's how I knew that I was different. Just substance that was motivating the youth, you know what I'm saying? That type of music to where you can still get on there. You can still get on there and do the last time that I checks. You can
Right.
still get on there and turn up, but you hear them blue laces, you know what I'm saying? You hear them dedications.
You don't got a clue.
Real, you don't got a clue. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All that substance, I feel like is that void that's still out there. That's one of the things that our identity, like that, you know what I mean? Because there's so many different levels. We got gangster rap. We got, like you said, man, we got that era, you know what I'm saying? A rap, man, we got the partiers, you know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of something for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But that was that real fly, crippin' motivational music that kind of like shaped us. Like that's why his loss was so big culturally for us, because like, damn, nigga, this is really what LA sound like this.
Yeah.
He's speaking
Right.
for like
It was-
a young
it was-
nigga
it
that's
was really making
that's
the
coming
music,
up
bro.
in the streets, that's trying to make something happen. That's like, yo, I want to start owning businesses. Yo, I want to transition from the streets to being legitimate. Like I want to transition from fucking on these hood rats to fucking to a boss ass actress, bitch. I want to just be on some whole different shit. That was a different, man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? God damn. We trying to give Nip his flowers and come back there. He back there talking about Lulu. Lulu. No, I'm just fucking with you.
It's like Amigos had
Yeah,
this.
Lulu. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? ATL, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Win.
Hey, and this is sponsored, but win. But nah, for real, like that's what's missing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can be honest, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we missing that lane on this coast. You know what I'm saying? In the West Coast, I want to say this. I don't think the West is dead though. I hear that a lot, but I don't think so. I don't hear like it's dead. I feel like it's just the collaborations for the West have always had this problem. The politics of the streets.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The streets run
That goes
deeper
back
out
to
here.
you saying it's clicky. That's because we live in a gang culture.
We live in the gang
New York
culture.
will never have that problem.
Yeah.
That's why New York is
now
always.
Atlanta won't have that
Now
problem.
kids do.
I mean, the youngsters
I'm
are
talking
little for
about
having it.
when you talk about businesses and label wise
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
and people getting signed. Like
Right.
that's you know what I'm saying. There's history like documented that it doesn't have that same
Facts.
problem
No talk.
that we have here.
No,
you know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
So even within like YG and Nipsey working.
Yeah.
It was because Nip was like a LA nigga and he was from Compton.
Facts.
We never saw
And-
Nipsey and
absolutely.
It was-
Schoolboy Q.
Facts.
No,
We
like
never saw
they
that,
only
you feel me?
said
Like-
one time on I think it was like Twitter in 2012 they might have tweeted each other one time.
Yeah.
He showed up.
And that was like a big thing.
And just imagine how
It
classic
was-
that would have
it was
we
a
could
big
get
thing.
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They were on a radio show, and or I think Schoolboy Q was getting interviewed, and like Nipsey was next, and he like came in the room, and
Yeah.
they showed each other love.
Yeah,
and they
for
dapped
sure.
up.
Yeah.
You saw
For
him
sure,
dap up
yeah.
on camera.
Yeah, him and Joe Moses, they hoods don't get along. You seen them
that.
show
Yeah.
love and do
Facts.
records and shit like that. But like you say, it's still like it's not that that full vibe of like like how we should be able to do it.
Right.
The gang culture stops that a lot of times out here. You know
Every
what I'm saying?
time.
Every
Every
time.
time.
Every time it stops.
That's
that,
the
you
whole
know what I'm
thing
saying?
why like a dude like Lefty, you know what I'm saying? Like he got the same issues.
Yeah,
you
he
know
don't
what I'm
have
saying?
them
because
issues,
of that.
yeah.
Because they got a whole different set of politics, and then people got
Come on.
different things going on,
Yeah,
and,
come on.
and, you know, even seeing his interviews, like yo, I'm inspired and influenced by such and such.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was a face tat for Draco, dog.
that don't
He has a
you know,
Draco face
and
tat,
that doesn't bode well, like. For somebody like him that could be the face of that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's an easy target
Oh,
too,
for
though.
sure, for sure.
Because Cass is like, nah, like we stand for something else, but he's like, nah, like
Let's try
I'm
to-
keeping it real.
I'm trying to keep it
I'm
as
just
real as
keeping it
possible.
real what it
Yeah.
is. Like you know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
I straight up
And-
told him, like, when I was like, bro, like, I really hope that you, like, move out of your neighborhood and, like, take your
Yeah.
family to
Oh, it's
a nice place,
active where
you feel
he's,
me?
you know, like,
I really,
Yeah.
It's active where he's at.
No,
It's
even
active
with, like,
over
shouts
there.
To,
It's,
shouts to King Cash, shouts to Solis, all the people he got around him
Yeah.
are very solid. I'm sure he's well taken care of. But
And that's one
I really
of the
hope
toughest
he,
things too that I think like even that is like the gang stop it and then like we still like even myself, you know what I'm saying? We still so attainable in our streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
we from the West Coast and like not like that, but like just being a real street nigga, you famous out here. You know what I'm saying? So we don't look at our stars the same as other cities and states champion they celebrities and they stars. Like we'll give a nigga that respect. Don't get it twisted. Like all right, cuz we fucking with you. You doing your thing. But like we not giving them that. Like man, this is such and such. Man, bro need. We not pushing for a motherfucker to be amazing and just like standing on it like yo, this the greatest motherfucker because like you say, nigga can't even yell it too loud. Nigga I ain't from the other side anyway, or
like,
I fuck with him and they don't fuck with him, so I ain't finna be bumping the nigga music. or I
plus
ain't
we're
finna be saying how great he
desensitized
is.
to it too because
We all from the streets. We all been doing this shit. So now, like
Right.
the type of culture that we got is motherfuckers be so quick to judge you by that. Like, man, that nigga shit he rapping, man. I did that too. I did it on a higher level. I did this, and that ain't nothing. So we don't give each other that embracefulness that other regions do. And I think once we get to being on that level, we will be able to stop saying like the music is dead over here, the coast is dead over here. You know what I'm saying?
it's gonna be super difficult though because we got two things working against that: the gang culture and Hollywood.
Yep.
So Hollywood embellishes everything that the streets are.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So like you got a bunch of kids that don't understand what we are, where we grew up,
No shit.
where we come from, how we speak, wanting to be that every day, every moment. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
And Hollywood is like, oh shit, let me get a bag off of that.
Let me
Let me get a
commodify
bag of
this.
that. So
And the
as-
street niggas is literally wanting to. What I'm saying is what niggas really want to do.
Right.
Like nigga, when we go out and and motherfucker getting a show and doing this, we all going in that motherfucker with the mindset of. Man, let me and all my folks get up out of here safe. Like,
Right.
like nigga, you want it to be as peaceful as possible. Get your money turned up and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wanna go somewhere where they place a business and then gotta worry about your entourage popping a nigga going to jail or getting popped, getting shot, or we breaking a nigga neck, stabbing a nigga down. Like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's a reality because we from the street. This shit happens if a motherfucker walking to the wrong liquor store at night. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So we understand it, but. All of us, and I can say that because I know it's a fact that they want it to be able to be more unified, but it takes the voices, the rappers who are in these positions to really like show that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just seen a record today, man. Was it Greedo and Buddy and Spank Nitty and you know what I'm saying? Like even though they probably not all gangbangers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, on that record, but just to show the unity of all these different
Areas.
we got areas on one record, you know what I'm saying? Like getting more of that like type of shit help. Like when we did the record Free My Nigga Compton TG, but me, him, Teezy, and the Bully did the Mafia thing.
Yeah.
Like the reason why it
shit was
captivated
fire.
and caught so on, because it's like, damn, these really 3-4 different hoods, you know what I'm saying, on the
Yep.
same shit, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? There's politics going on and they all did that on their own, and you know what I mean, and showcase that. So, and I think those be the type of shit that we gotta showcase for the youth, because they gotta see that. They gotta see like, hey man, niggas can rock with each other.
for
and go
adults
on.
though too, because niggas gotta realize like, yo, like I don't gotta look over my shoulder
gotta
all the
look over my
time.
shoulder all the
You know what I'm
time.
saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm 40 now. I'm
Yeah,
you know
I'm trying not to
I
do
got a
that. You don't
teenager
wanna-
now.
yeah,
Like you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Not
For
just for the
sure.
youth. Like nigga, for me
sure.
too. For my
Yeah,
peace of
sure.
mind. I done went through 20, 30 years of this trauma. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
nigga having to carry a gun all the time, having to do this, do that.
Right, for
Like,
real.
you know what I'm saying? So, understanding that, too, is a part of why that message needs to be sent out, too. You
that's
know what
a
I'm saying?
fact,
Like,
man.
niggas
Nah,
making
for
more
real.
records. And I think that's why Nipsey stood out, because
Super stood
he
out.
was like,
yo, I don't gotta make gangbang music.
Nah.
Like,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I
And
think that's the LA dilemma.
Well, and
Like,
that's
you know
also
what I'm
why
saying?
his music resonated with a lot of regions. Now, I've heard this fucking false
real.
narrative, which is complete revisionist history. People saying, "Oh, people didn't really fuck with Nip until after he died," and then obviously we always did in L.A.
Yeah.
since you know,
Yeah,
like
100%.
we always did. But
Nationally.
but he was since before Hustle, since Bullets Ain't Got No Names Volume 1.
Yeah.
But literally outside of the Western region, he would always be mentioned. There's a reason why Hove spent those 10 bands on his album. You feel me? Like
That part.
there's a reason why. Like the impact was far greater, and it's because he wasn't leaning into just these gangbanger tropes.
Man,
was
he
just-
had his bodyguard from Grape Street, and then he got Killer Twan on the label from Bonnie on his
Boom.
like, you know what I'm saying?
boom.
That even though to the untrained eye it seems so small, but in the
No,
West that's
that's-
big because you gonna have different members that's level headed in the same room at the same
Entourages
time.
together,
part.
coexisting.
Entourage is coexisting, and that starts the. All right, man. We see you somewhere. Hey, bro, that's Wooty Woo, man. It's
Yeah.
good. You know
And
what
even
I'm
the
saying?
history
Yeah.
with the
It
truth
turn,
and
and
all
that turns
Like,
into
you know
the
what I'm
next
saying?
time, motherfucker could have been by himself and it's 50
Yeah.
of them, and it's like, hey, no, hold on,
Yeah.
that's bro, he's straight.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And that save a life. Saving one life in the streets is saving a million because
Yeah.
nigga,
Yeah. You never know how
like you
that's
never
gonna
know how
turn
this
out.
shit turn out because we be losing good motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like when you turn on this Instagram, like man, we be. Man, I say that shit, man. Nigga done lost so many motherfuckers. I forget to cry because nigga, we lose them so fast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You
we
don't
lose
even
them
get a
quick.
chance to
you don't even get a
process.
chance to process it.
Yeah.
Like that, he died today, and then like 2 weeks later, he gone.
Yeah.
It's like damn, nigga. Like I was just finna feel bad for bro death, but now my other, like damn, like nigga, I can't even.
I'm 5 RIP
I ain't even.
behind.
I'm
Yeah.
5 RIP. I can't even cry. I ain't got. I
Back
can't
to
even
back.
make it to your funeral, and I love you.
Yeah.
Back.
I done been this. You came. I can't even go to your funeral. I love you to death. I can't even go. I can't even walk up in here no more. Then imagine the hood niggas who fuck with different hoods, and then you can't even go because it's politics. Like that, I can't even go over here. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta go with my gun. I don't want to disrespect this whole shit.
Yeah.
Something go wrong, and then they gotta do something here. You know what I'm saying? Like we deal with them realities on a daily. We deal with them realities on a daily over here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what creates
1000%.
the difference in a lot of our artistry. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can feel the artists like out of other states who going through that too as well, because it ain't just to us now. It's everywhere. That shit done ran rampant. Everybody going through it, but like we live it in a different sense. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this shit, like it's codes and meanings and unspoken laws and words to this shit to why this shit is like this now.
Places
You know what
you're
I'm
not
saying?
supposed to go. Places you're not supposed
All
to eat.
that,
places like,
it's already
you know,
embedded
and
in
it's
you.
already
60
pre-programmed.
years of history.
Pre-programmed.
Really,
So
like,
we program,
Yeah,
we
like,
program
you know
back
what I'm
in when
saying?
you go
Like,
somewhere
yeah.
because you might
Yeah,
gotta drive
yeah.
up out of there with the
That's
quickness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if you nigga got it, fuck a stash spot. Like we ain't stashing nothing. I'm going to jail with this motherfucker
Right.
because I ain't got
Rather
time to
better
be
get
out of
caught
the
with it
buttons
than without
and
it.
doing
You know what I'm
nothing. You
saying?
better
Like
get
that.
caught with it
Yeah.
than without it. All this
Yeah,
shit
for
is
real. Like,
already
for real.
programmed
For
with us
real.
already. You know what I'm saying?
that's the-
hey
man.
bitch. I'm not going to that gas station.
That
You know
part.
what I'm saying? We gonna put to the next one
Yeah.
if we running out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because this might be our last stop.
Yeah.
All that type of shit is
Well, why'd
real.
you say that's
Better
the
have a
enemy
gas
store?
tank.
We don't go
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Had that gas can in your back
Yeah.
trunk.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like nigga, I remember nigga.
Nah.
I remember having that gas sitting in my trunk so much, nigga, on the real. I remember getting pulled over, nigga, on the hood, nigga, and the police like, man, you gonna get your ass blew up out here on this fucking like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. We
No,
gassed
we not
up in this
getting-
bitch.
yeah, we not
You know what I'm
getting
saying?
He's doomsday prepping.
Yeah. But imagine
For the
though,
zombie
nigga, car
apocalypse.
get to a shootout. Boom, boom, we in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, all right, cuz, but you know, I definitely want to bring y'all back up here again so we can have more of these convos, man. Because
You brought up a
Thank you
really
for
though
having me,
like
bro.
crazy point
definitely want to
though.
have more of these with you, man.
Dope, bro.
The point where you essentially said like the familiarity that gets built when people are around each other.
Yeah.
If you look at let's look at racism. Racism is caused by people not knowing. I've never been around this group of people, so yeah, it's bred by ignorance
But
and
it's
perpetuated by
familiarity, though,
fear.
too.
But once it could be
No,
familiarity. in
because
certain
if you think
instances.
about racism, it's
Certain
a
instances.
familiarity to each other,
Right.
which creates the polarity to others.
Oh,
You know what I'm
1000%,
saying? So
1000%.
It is based off of familiarity.
But if you hang out with enough people of a different race, you're not going to have the same animosity in heart 9 times out of 10. You feel me?
Unless you from New York.
Unless
you from New York, everybody hate each other.
But I feel like in New York,
Jersey.
it's just like it's more of an ambivalence. It's an indifference. Like, oh, that's a them, that's a that. You feel me? Like I ain't even tripping. Whatever. You feel me? It's just you're so overexposed at such a young
New Yorkers
age.
are just so fucked up in their head that they just don't give a fuck about each other. But they really give a fuck
But they
about
really
each
give a
other.
fuck about each other.
This fool
really,
from New
you know
York
what I'm
originally,
saying?
by the
I
way.
was born in New York.
So he's
I
not.
moved here in 3rd grade, so like I got the hustle and the spirit, but I got the LA chill and like the street understanding.
best of
and,
both,
You know what I'm
you know
saying?
what I mean?
Yeah,
Now that's real
Best of
shit.
both,
Niggas that
you know
come
what I
from
mean?
New York to Cali, you feel me? It's a whole different mindset and outlook. I
Yeah,
got a
for
couple
real.
homies that moved.
I had to
from-
learn gangbanging
But they
in LA real like the
They ask
first night off
stupid
the
questions
plane.
though, like, "Yo, can I wear
You know
this
what I'm
red
saying?
shirt to Venice Beach?" You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
yo,
that's
Not a stupid
it
question.
kind of
That's
is.
not a
though.
stupid
To us
question.
It is,
It
but
kinda
it's like,
is.
no,
No,
I
it's
see
not.
the time you're on. You're on
It's
the right
not.
time.
It's not.
like-
It's not.
But it's like it's not
a-
1996.
that's a
fools
very
ain't gonna
aware
look-
It's
question.
not, but it is. You still go to certain little
Yeah,
pockets.
yeah.
Bro, I got
Yeah.
some,
That's a very
I got some
aware
dunks
question,
that I bought. I grew up on 102nd in Vermont. I got some. I remember one time that this dude used to always give me the clothes that he didn't want to wear no more. Like he was done with them. And I'm happy as hell because nigga didn't always get no new clothes. He always gave a fresh package though. Pause. That was crazy.
Whoa! Hey
Yo,
That was lunacy. But I put on some chucks. Some orange chucks.
oh boy.
Oh, you big
Oh,
group.
Vermont in 102nd.
102nd in Vermont. I put on some orange chucks.
You
And
sick.
I wear them to the store. I don't know. I'm 12. I walk to the store. One of the older dudes, he like, "Hey, man." He's like, "What the hell you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, no, I just got them with that." I was like, "I feel like they..." He said, "Don't ever wear them again, man."
Yeah.
He was like, "Unless you want to deal with what we got to deal with around here, you can't wear that." From that day on, I will never wear orange around that area.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, of course, of course. And just like the disclaimer I put out before the event,
yeah.
we did on
Let's
Vermont.
run, let's
Don't
run.
wear this hat, that, this.
Hey,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
run. Hey, I was just like him. It was probably around the same era. I was an 03 kid, you know what I'm saying, getting out of class. Nigga had on powder blue walking down my street. That nigga said, "What you doing?"
Yeah.
I had a white truck with powder blue.
So that's another thing too that
Nigga, what you
out of towners
doing? Nigga,
won't understand.
oh,
Like they don't even understand. Like see how that is. Like powder blue and where we from, that's a problem on us. Like, we don't get along. Motherfuckers wearing that. Like, any blue just don't mean you good.
No,
in
there's
certain
different
hoods.
shades of blue.
Different shades. Like
Yeah.
we navy blue and gray where we at. So we get to seeing a nigga wearing too much brown. We don't want to see it. That'll attract a homie eye before seeing some red. You know what I'm saying? So
But
you learn these different things, and that's not just in our hood. You go to certain hoods, nigga wearing black and
Yeah,
go
you
get
on
you
the
in some
inside and
shit.
watch
Well,
shit.
shit,
Going-
You can't
Wearing
just have
purple
on-
gonna get you in some shit. Wearing burgundy gonna get you
Shit on Western,
orange.
they be
All
in
these
the
different
baby
colors.
blue, you feel me? Like
all these
over there,
different
like-
colors. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Like
it's
ain't no good color in reality.
That's all Compton.
We
Compton.
got-
Compton is insane.
Every
Like,
color
Compton's
is a
is on
problem.
board.
You might
that shit is a hat store, nigga.
Some camera might be good.
Compton, yeah, Compton is literally a hat store, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
every
Yeah,
block's a
Compton-
different
You want to
game.
buy a different hat, go to a different
For
block on
sure,
Compton.
for
'Cause
sure.
Nah,
every
really, you feel
nigga
me?
got a
Compton,
different. Like,
every
it's
corner of the
insane.
intersection is a different hood type shit.
That's what I'm saying, and that's literally though the reason why I made that comment earlier. Obviously, we know there is Crips in Venice, but obviously also
sure.
gang members know what fucking gang members look like. You feel me? And if you just out there a regular tourist wearing a fucking like
But
red
that's
button
not-
up, that don't mean you. Like,
That, but see, that's the naive part of being from Cali because New York niggas looked at colors, looked at
Yeah.
Menace to Society, looked at Boys in the Hood,
Yeah.
heard all of that shit, looked at Suge Knight, going to New York and being a fucking goon,
Yeah.
and then being like, yo, shit's different out there.
It is
You
different
know what
out
I'm saying?
here.
Like. So we
it's
didn't
also-
look at
the
Juice
tenor-
like that.
yeah.
We didn't look at Juice
No.
like we looked at Menace.
No. Real
Menace
shit,
was
I
like,
didn't-
yo,
I didn't watch
that's
Buddha.
for
I was
real.
damn near
But
grown.
then
Juice was
but
like,
it's crazy though.
this
'cause
bully
like,
ass nigga with a gun.
relatable to
You
us,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Niggas we knew in high school with a gun that wasn't from a gang. You know what
And
I'm
the big
saying? Like,
and the biggest
that was
issue,
Juice.
the biggest issue is gonna start with, and this a different day for a different time and panel to get really deep into it because it's really deeper than colors. For anybody that's out there, it's really deeper than color. It's already the trauma that we've been built like systematically by going through this shit and doing this to the point to where it really don't matter what it is. If we haven't never seen you before it's a
Oh,
problem.
yeah. On
You
your
another
head.
black person we never seen before, another Mexican person we never seen.
Hell
We
you
have
doing over
to
here?
know who you are. Where
We
you
have
from?
to address you.
It has to address
Yeah.
you.
We have to
We
address
have
you.
to.
We have
It's
to.
like because if we don't, because watch this though. Because even if you don't, that could be your last day.
Yeah.
Facts.
You might have turned
The
your
nigga
back and thought he was
infiltrated.
just regular,
Yeah.
and that was his whole MO too. So we trained to think everything is a problem. Like a
Everything
motherfucker,
is
like
an enemy.
I just seen some
If
motherfuckers
you're not a
get
friend.
into it the other day because a motherfucker said, "Oh yeah, man, I know you. You know what I'm saying?" And the motherfucker like, "Well, you know me from where?" You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Like, and now that's the problem because now you have to explain,
Facts.
like, how do you?
Hell
Nigga,
yeah.
I don't know how you know me. You might know me through some motherfuckers I don't want to know me.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm
part.
saying? So now,
That
and
part.
if you can't explain how you knew me, now we got an issue. Like, you know what I'm
so-and-so's
saying?
partner. Oh,
I
him?
heard of
Fuck
you.
him.
I did that. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I know your name. I seen you before.
Yeah.
You seen me where?
Yeah, what the
You know,
hell
like
that
we
mean?
trained to not like any type of shit that's normal.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Funny
Like, in
story,
other
funny
places.
story.
Look,
My-
I know
my
you can
homie-
attest to this. As a battle rapper, you will be certain places, and the motherfucker just staring at you like, "Oh, you feel me? Like I'm finna get
And
on
then
this
it turn
nigga."
into,
And then,
yeah.
Hey, ain't you whoop-de-whoop?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Come on.
I like it better than when they don't
50
say
say
nothing.
that if you love me,
Facts.
nigga, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you feel me? I don't want to have to end up clapping one of my fans, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That part.
fucking real shit.
I'm at the weed session maybe like 2 months ago, and I see one of these rappers off YouTube. I'm not gonna say the hood. I'm not gonna say the artist. You know what I'm saying? But like, I fuck with their music, so I go up to him. I was like, "Hey, homie, like, I fuck with your music, bro." Like, he looked at me like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Hey, bro, I know where you from. It's good. You good? Like, I'm telling you, I fuck
Yeah,
with your
fuck with
music
your
though.
music.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like." He was like, oh, "Okay, for sure." And then his other homie was like grilling me on the side. Like, he over here grilling me. The other homie like turned on me. He like grilling me. I'm like, "Bro, y'all good, bro." I'm like, "Y'all good. I fuck with homie music." You know what I'm saying? So then I move. I go to a different part of the to the session shit. These niggas is just looking.
Like, man,
And
who
then
the
homie
fuck
come
is
over
this
there
nigga?
again. He's like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm like, "My name's Spec, bro." Like, you know, I know you. I know you from Wooty Whoop Whoop Whoop. You know what I'm saying? He like, "Oh," he's like, "You bang?" I was like, "We good, bro." I was like, "We good, bro. Just know you good, and I love what you're doing, homie. Just keep it up, bro. Like, I fuck with, you know what I'm saying?"
Nigga,
That's,
forget
that's,
that.
that's
You
a
know?
good way to like
And-
set somebody up though. Like that's what's scary about being a public figure. It's the type of shit that we have to think about. I know you be going through y'all head, and definitely go through my
Right.
head. Somebody could be like, "Oh, Lush won. Like you the man. I love you. Let me get a pic." And then the camera comes out. You's a bitch, bitch.
Right.
You feel me?
All
They
that
try to
type of
pull
little
some
viral
like,
weirdo moment
Right.
shit.
yeah, like,
Nah, but I'm walking over there solo, and I'm telling you, like, I know, and I'm addressing your peoples because I'm not no
But
scary.
you did it
look.
the correct way.
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm
did it the right
saying?
way.
You did it the
Yeah,
correct
like,
way.
You did
nigga,
like-
I'm,
I'm
that's
saying
how
what
you
I'm
supposed
from
to do.
Los Angeles,
Yeah,
South
that's how you do.
Central.
Hey,
You
bro,
know what
no
I'm saying?
disrespect. I know who you is. I'm just telling you, I fuck with your
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Nigga gotta respect that.
And
you know what I'm
and
saying?
in a politics way, like where I am from and associated with, we do not associate
even
with
say
that,
that. Yeah,
at
exactly.
all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for even that to be like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
it's
He
like,
can
bro,
sense it.
it's LA.
He sensed it
It's
in
a
you.
yeah,
He's
for
like, oh,
sure,
you wanna-
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
yeah, for
You
sure,
wanna-
No,
for
that's
sure.
another thing about
smelled
us too,
it.
though.
For
We
sure.
can smell
Yeah.
when somebody
For
ain't
sure.
out.
By
Like,
the
it's just
way
a
you
certain-
walk. Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's another.
He
you
was
know,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
we can
you
see
from
it in your
you
face.
from over there? You
For
like
sure.
I
okay,
can
okay."
sense the energy.
You from
I
that
can
side of the
sense
one
energy.
too.
That shit. That
You
shit
from
one of
that-
the
you
most
know what I'm
eerie
saying?
Every hood
feelings.
because it's like this too though. Like it's just like being brothers. You grew up in a house where motherfucker y'all gonna adapt each other's style. Y'all gonna adapt each other's lingo.
Yep.
So all of that happens. Your hood. Everybody from your hood got that same
Same
style and
lingo.
lingo.
Y'all might
Especially
all
your
be having
crew.
the same
Y'all
little
might all even
joke.
even sub
The
even
same
even
joke might be
subconscious,
going
the
around.
same joke, the way you
You know what I
walk
mean?
up,
Yep.
it'll be similarly the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
To the point where motherfucker be like, oh yeah, them niggas is all from. I could just
Yeah.
tell. You know what I'm saying?
And that's part of what like gains your street intelligence out here is being able to quickly discern and
ascertain.
identify and put people in categories and boxes. Like
Gotta ascertain, bro. You gotta
And-
know
and-
everywhere
you
you
could
move
break down
possibly could be somewhere's area.
not only
You know
like
what I mean?
not only like can you tell where they're from, but you can tell what clique they're from where
Look,
they're from. Like
it's
you can really-
simplifying to the lowest common denominator.
Boom.
You feel me? Because you be like, oh, that's an East Side nigga, that's a West LA nigga, that's
Yep.
a Compton nigga, that's a Watts nigga, and then from there you lower it down. You feel me? Oh, that nigga from.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel
You
me?
can tell.
Park Village, that nigga from front.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything
Yup.
is like a hat and all that shit.
Yup.
Man. All this shit just deferred us, bro. Like everything, just the way we speak.
That's
Yeah, just how they look.
No, for sure.
physically.
No, for sure. Look, I got like four
Families
homies.
of motherfuckers
I got
that
like
been
four
over there for
homies
40,
from our
50 years.
section.
Be like,
Sure,
oh,
like,
I got like
those
four
the
homies
Brad
from our
Shaws. Them
section
niggas,
that
they gotta
you
be
think
from
is my
UPL.
brothers. You feel me?
Like I can see his. Oh yeah, he ain't part of that family for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Nigga, I done
Look,
seen
yeah,
that. Yo,
that's what the
remember
cousin
niggas-
from over
remember
there.
niggas
Like,
used to be like, oh, you and Puna brothers. You feel me?
yeah,
Like,
it's like that.
it's certain homies. You feel me? Like,
That you're gonna start to look like and take that on. But nah, man, I feel like, man, you know what I'm saying? This convo, I definitely want us to have that shit again, man. You know what I'm saying?
Run it
Because
back.
We definitely want to
Rewind.
bring this back. We want, like we said, the report card convo. We want to get a shot at that.
hey,
If
question:
we can
is
get
Rimble on there?
Yes.
Rambo was on there. He got an F2 or a D. or
An
something.
F is
I
crazy.
told
He got an
you,
F
bro.
or a D.
That
F
dude was
is
fucking
crazy.
up,
He
bro.
got an F or a D for sure.
To be
got
fair,
the Undertaker
Rambo
song. Hey.
like put out like 2 or 3 songs last year,
yeah.
max.
Yeah, he
So,
disappeared for a minute.
But
Yeah,
still, though,
I
but
love
still-
Rambo. I
But
love
look, this
Rambo.
the shit though. Where's Rimble? Is an answer to being ducked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So certain shit like that, that's strategic. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You broke the code right there. We told him right there, nigga. Like, look, this is what it is.
So
man.
we could get DeJean Paul come up here, talk to us about it, man. Break
Break
it
it
down
down
to us, man. We
to the
got
whole
some-
battle rap
to the whole-
community.
to the-
Just some
we
real
wanna hear some
content.
shit.
got
And
100
any of the
push-ups right
artists
here
that's
on the-
on that report card, reach out to myself, reach out to Craig, reach out to Lush. Let us know. We bring you up here, man. We discuss your career off not just the report card. We want to get more artists up here to kind of talk their shit and kind of, you know what I'm saying, like, just kind of let them know what they doing and things like that nature. We got a lot of other guests we're going to be bringing up here real soon. We got some more shows that we working on real soon. You know what I'm saying? Real quick before we get out of here, if y'all did not know, I hate to start trouble, but the money wants to battle Ron Compton.
Hold on a
Y'all
second.
seen the Instagram
Hold
beef?
on a second. Hold on. Wait,
Why do
wait,
you want to battle
wait.
Ron Compton?
I thought they was already set up though.
Yeah, no, not set up. He just
I
been
said,
taking
hey,
shots.
yo.
I've been taking
So why
shots
you wanna
at-
battle Ron
The
Compton?
reason why I wanted to battle Ron Compton, I said, damn, it's a bro. Hey, I could take it. I could take it as the bro. Give me some shit right back to me. All right, cool. At the end of the day, we smoke a blunt or whatever. At the end of the day, and we just get a battle out to let the people know who the fuck
Get that
I
nigga
am.
some bars right now. You got something ready?
Come on. Go crazy.
Hey, you ready, my nigga?
You not ready, nigga.
Oh, you got a round?
Do you got a rail?
I got a round.
Yeah,
He got a rail is crazy.
and I thought y'all was homies.
For
Damn.
the CC or what? Nigga, conference call. How y'all doing?
Talk your shit.
Let's
Can y'all
go.
hear me out there?
Let's go.
This nigga is
go.
undefeated.
Let's go. We ending the show with a round from the money.
Take it off first.
Oh, he must got some personal. She said, shake
How
it.
you doing?
Don't take it
All right,
personal.
Look,
Okay.
this is where the battle's gonna be at. It's not gonna be on the riot, y'all. It's
Okay.
gonna be right here. No studio network.
So,
Nigga drunk.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Win, 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 win.
All right, let's come on. Let's. Can I get an Uno?
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, we gonna do it like this. You feel me? Yeah. We are not stopping. You know, I've been on one, holding it down from LA to Boston. We got the money versus Ron Compton. Can I get a Uno?
no. Yeah. All right, that's the intro. You got the rap now.
Okay. So look, like we're gonna start it off like this. Look, check it out.
Let's go.
When it comes to mafia business, this nigga Geechi told me what loyalty and sticking to your goal is. That nigga Bezel told me what mafia's everything meant. When it came to the mafia clothing, I was like, damn, nigga, I want to put this shit on every day. And when it came to designer, I was like, I know what embezzlement meant. Come on now. I was out here. Hold up.
Hold it down.
Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down. Don't let me just start putting some freestyles out there. This is
No, do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah,
It's on
yeah,
you.
let me calm down. It's my first battle. Official battle against my homie, Ron. Look, check it out. All right, look.
Joking.
Oh,
joking.
not the goat. Tell me
He's
I'm
joking.
joking. Listen, look. All right, look. All right. I started with the embezzlement. All right, cool. Let me cut.
Boom! Get him the fuck out of here! Get him out of here! Ron Compton 30 without having to rap. God damn it, you're done. This was the No Studio Podcast. Ron Compton in the building. It's Craig and them. Lush
Come on, come
Uno.
on.
Spec One. The Money.
Yes,
Geechi
sir.
Gotti. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. See y'all next week. Same time, same place. Before
Yeah,
we
yeah,
leave, though,
peace.
Anything you want to shout out, man? Let them know.
Yeah,
specthekid.bandcamp.com. Check out any of my music. Mixcloud.com//specthekid if you want any of my DJ mixes. Session in on Instagram, Spec the Kid on Instagram, all that shit. You know, I do the music stuff. So yeah, thank y'all.
Man, dope.
Yes, Zersky.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out for anybody else.
www.theroncompton.com for everything.
And I would like to thank the podcast affirmative action program for including me on the No Studio and family. You feel me?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
don't ever think that No Studio discriminates against any different ethnic origins. You feel me? I got a fly ass white boy, the flyest from the west side in the motherfucking building. You already know, man. 42 and serving well, bitch. Come on.
That type shit.
What you doing, Craig? You got it, Craig?
Oh no, you good, man. Hey, I'm just gonna campaign for a D Money versus Super Hot Fire, man.
Let's get it.
I want to see that, man.
You know what I'm saying, man? Brothers over everything, man.
He had to get that up.
Brothers
He
over
had to
everything.
come back with that one more time.
No,
You
you know
still
what I'm
got roars over. Don't even do it.
I know. I'm not going.
What embezzlement?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he was trying to say.
Yeah,
for sure.
I know what embezzlement
Free
means.
I
You know what I'm saying?
The first time I seen, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I couldn't. I'm not gonna do it to my. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
fam,
No,
bro.
go home and work on that. Go work on that. We don't work on that.
No, no.
So when you come at Ron Compton, you got to come correct,
No,
bro.
I
Ron
had
Compton been doing
I
it
had
for a
more
minute.
shit, but I let it go.
Yeah, leave it for the real
Because
battle.
Loyalty comes first, man.
What? Shut up. He been writing a whole verse. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Loyalty comes first. Loyalty comes first. This is it. Let's get it, man.
comes first.
No
That's my bro,
studio and
man.
shout out
That's
Levi,
my bro,
man.
bro.
No studio and man. Powered by
type
Boy
shit.
Today.
Bro,
Y'all know what it
we
is,
good,
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Wes.
My
No front, no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood,